afternoon. Welcome to the Leicester Spurs watch along. Absolutely fantastic day today. It's going to be really nervous. There's going to be lots of enjoyment down the ground. The fans are back. If the fans are there, you've got to sing loud, sing proud, back the boys, get behind them. We've got lots going on. So let's get started.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Mentis UK. We bring you the fan views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Let's bring Phil in, shall we now? Is Phil ready? Are you ready, Phil? He was a few minutes late. Let's bring the main man in. Having a few technical problems this morning, were we, Phil?
Yeah, it sometimes happens, doesn't it, Jamie? Anyway, Jamie, Great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'll have to come indoors today because it's a little bit wet outside and a little bit cold. So.
Oh, poor Jamie's got no sunshine.
But I'm dressed for how I'd normally dress going down the King Power. As the fans are there, I have the T-shirt on top of my fleece. So I am dressed as I'm going to be there.
It's a strange one, Jamie, obviously, because I'd normally be there, but because we went to Wembley Cup final, we're not allowed to get tickets today, which is fair enough. Let share it around. Let's get a few comments in here. Kevin says, all we ask is a win. If we don't finish top four, then no one can argue that we haven't had a great season. Listen, that's not a debate for pre-match, I think. That's a debate. We will be having a debate of sorts this week, whatever happens, and it'll be fun, Jamie.
Can I just say, Phil, 2 years, we finished no lower than fifth. We've been, for 2 years on the trot, we can finish no lower than fifth. We've got a League Cup semi-final. We should have been in the final that year. FA Cup winners. What more do people want? I think it's been a fantastic season, couple of years. We're in Europe for 2 years on the trot. Let's just enjoy today. Try and get the 3 points firstly and see how it goes. That's me being positive. That's me trying to be positive.
Jamie, we will have the debate, but let's hope. I still think it can happen today. Obviously, it can still happen. We've got to beat Spurs. Yeah. People want to talk a little bit about the new kit. Imtiaz says, what do you think of the new kit? Jamie?
If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Yeah. James says new kit's a disgrace. It feels a bit Birmingham City to me. It looks a bit not like Leicester to me, but a change is sometimes good. I like the white collar. I'm a big traditionalist, so I like blue and white. So it ticks a lot of boxes for me.
White shorts as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I hope it has because I love white shorts.
I do blue and white, our colour. Anyway,
indeed.
Let's get on with the game.
I believe, Jamie, is this the right team sheet up that I can get on screen?
Yes, that's the right team sheet. It definitely is. We'll go for. I'll run you through the team. It's Michael in goal. I would say it's going to be Castagna, West, and Soyuncu as the back three. You've got Albrighton and Luke Thomas as the wing backs. Yuri and Wilf in the centre of midfield. Madison as the number 10 and Nacho and Vardy back up top together, which is a bit of a strange decision to split them up on Wednesday night, I thought. Tuesday night, sorry.
It sort of backfired, didn't it? I think we'll say. Nacho came on and looked the one who was going to score and did score. I thought Nacho looked much more at the races. Jamie Vardy, again, it'll be a debate we have after the season's finished about Jamie Vardy. Is he, are we seeing the twilight of Jamie Vardy, I guess, Jamie?
Well, like you say, that's the debate. There's going to be lots of debates through the summer, isn't it? Who's coming in? We know who's going out, but which other players are going to be only squad players out of the squad we've got now? So, yeah, let's talk about football today. So let's talk about
Indeed. Craig's talking about the new kit there. Mick says, let's hope Madison turns up. I think Mick, that's a bit strong to say he's been woeful, Jamie, but
since he's come back from injury, then I'd agree with who's it, Mick? I'd agree with Mick. Yeah, he's not been at the races at all, has he? So yeah, hopefully he puts in a performance day. This is his last chance to lose against the Euros, so he needs to put a quality performance in today. But since before his injury, yes, he was fine. But since he's come back, I'm struggling to see why he's in the team at the minute with the way he's playing. But he can do that that one chance divided. That's all we need. He can find them balls. So hopefully, touch the old wood. We should be all right if Maddison's on form today.
Yeah, Jason says, interesting stat. He heard earlier that we've been in the top 4 longer than any other team this season. So it would be a shame if we didn't get Champions League, but still an awesome season.
I think it's 567 days over the 2 years we've been in the top 4.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's get Jack on and Reedy, and then I'm going to add Jono and Elijah in. So patience, chaps. Let's start with you, Jack. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, good, Phil. How are you?
Yes, obviously disappointed not to be at the King Power today. We're all watching it at home, but in a way, Jack, because we're watching from home, us guys, we'll get to be flicking to the Chelsea match as well, won't we? And the Liverpool one.
Yeah. It's going to be a tense finish for 3 football clubs today. Only 2 of them can make top 4. I'd love to see Leicester there, but you can never underestimate Crystal Palace, and you can't underestimate Villa. So we just need to get the win what we need. And Liverpool, if they're acting too overconfident, you can't really do it against a team like Crystal Palace because you can get beat, which has been seen this season when the big clubs have met the smaller clubs.
Yeah, Reedy, I've got this funny feeling today, Reedy. I've got a very strange feeling about today because I don't know where it's going to go. But I do feel that Villa are going to do something against Chelsea today. I don't know what it is, but I just feel that Villa are going to do something. What do you think to their game?
Yeah, I said that out of the 2 games other than ours, who's going to get a result for us that help us out is going to be Chelsea, because I think Liverpool, with the run they're on, I think they're going to just breeze past Crystal Palace. But as Villa, no easy side. They're going to do what they can to either win or draw the game, and I don't think Chelsea are going to be ready for what Villa are going to be trying to face up, obviously with Grealish back as well. I'm not too sure. You never know. Both teams could lose for us today, and they just have the best results for us. But yeah, if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Villa for me today.
Yeah, Jamie, this strange feeling I've got is that Villa are going to do something against Chelsea, and my strange feeling is, some days I'm super confident. My strange feeling is we might mess up our bit of the deal. I don't know why. I've just got this.
Yeah, exactly the same power.
I can see it going right for us at Villa Park and us screwing it up.
Touch wood. But like you said the other day, it's nothing to do with today. It's about the previous 37 games, how many games we've lost at home. But we've got to do it today. We have got to win today. Get them 3 points, and then hopefully something happens. But like you say, I can just see some twists and turns, and someone's going to slip up. And unfortunately, hopefully it's not true, but I just hope it's not us. I really hope it's not us.
Yeah, MTL says here, keep getting your views in your comments. MTL says, hopefully Villa will do a massive favour for us. Jim is asking about, a few people have been asking, are Chelsea getting a point deduction? There's been some stuff in the news. Has anybody picked up on that? I'll be surprised if they do a points deduction for Chelsea.
Well, it's to do with their disciplinary record, isn't it? They've had now up in front of the FA 7 years on the bounce. So they're going to try and do something about it. It's been suspended, and now this is 7 years on the trot.
Yeah, I can't see them doing point deduction. Honestly, they just won't. Jack, a little bit of pre-match chat about Maddison. Is it his day to step up again, Jamie Vardy? Who do we need to put in a big game for Leicester today?
It's got to be Maddison, hasn't it? Maddison needs to start performing to the levels that Brendan Rodgers wants him to. He's not really done that since coming back. He's too busy sponsoring for Boohoo Men and Puma. Hopefully he sticks them Puma football boots on today and scores. He needs to apologise in the right way to the fans. I don't think he's done it yet since this COVID-5 situation. So what a day to get one. And the last time we played Tottenham at the King Power, Maddison scored a cracker to win the game 2-1. So why not get one today and send us to Champions League?
Jason Mills says, I could see a last day bit of VAR. I can see, Jamie, you're going already. You'd love that, wouldn't you?
No, not at all.
It wouldn't be an unusual thing for this season. VAR has obviously been a big thing, Jamie, so it's going to be an interesting one. Michael says, thanks, Michael, for watching. He says, I think it was the Newcastle game that's done it for us to finish in the top 4, Reedy. You're nodding your head there.
No, I think it's like Jamie said, it's every game. It's not just the Newcastle game. It was Southampton when we were 10 men and we had 80 minutes to get back into the game. We didn't do it. There's so many games this season. Fulham, there's so many games that we could have done it and we should have had it done already. Even one more result to get a win, we would have been there. But now again, we're at the last game of the season. I'm kind of glad we're outside of the top 4 now because it's not like it's the last game of the season. We're going into having to get out of it. But I'm not too sure.
So you're quite pleased we fell out the top 4 a bit earlier.
To get back in it, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose in a way, I don't know, Jamie. Jamie, do you think the pressure's slightly off us because of that? What Reed is saying?
I don't think it is. The pressure's on to win the game.
We've got to win. Yeah, we've got to win.
There's more pressure on us. If we win, I think there was more pressure on Man U last year. They had to win to knock us out. And there's more pressure on us. We've got to win that one. We've got to win at home when our home form hasn't been. We've got to pull it out of the bag today against Spurs, who I know we won last year and we won a couple of yeyears ago when we won the league. But we've got to pull it out the bag today against Spurs. We really have to get them 3 points. It's just need them 3 points and rely on others. We've relied on other results the last few weeks. We need to get them 3 points. They haven't gone our way today. We need to get them 3 points and rely on others. So yeah, come on.
Come on, Leicester. Look, keep getting your comments in. We want to start hearing your score predictions. I'm going to add Jono and Elijah in, and then Ross, I'll get in you shortly, and Sean as well. So bear with us. Elijah, thanks for joining us all the way from Canada. What's your take on the team news today, and how do you think it's going to play out?
Honestly, it's exactly what I was expecting to see coming out of the previous match. I was expecting to see Perez get dropped, Madison start instead. Nice to see Albrighton get the start. 7 years since he signed today. But I'm pleased with the lineup. I think if we have a chance to beat Tottenham, this is the team that's going to do it.
John, what's your take on it?
Yeah, I'm happy. Albrighton's playing, which he hasn't started all season, but yeah, I think he's a good, reliable choice. Luke Thomas is starting again with brilliant. He's playing amazing last few games. Yeah, really happy with it. I'm surprised Madison's starting for the Perez, but Madison needs to prove himself, as Jack said earlier. So hopefully, I like the team, and if we can do the jobbers, that's what I said.
I mean, all we can do, Jack, is do our bit, which is win. How do you think Jack Spurs are going to come out tonight in the game? Because they've been a bit of a mixed bag. It's obviously could be Harry Kane's last game for Spurs. You never know. I think he will leave. How do you think they're going to be?
Tottenham will want to put right after recent performances, especially the last game against Villa. Harry Kane loves a goal against Leicester, as we know, so that could be his last goal against us. Hopefully not. But Tottenham want to win today's game. Ryan Mason will want to cheer them up for sure. I just hope we can actually take the 3 points from them and get the win, because we need it. It's very important for us. I don't think Spurs are really interested in the European Conference League or whatever you want to call it. But, Leicester really need to win today. The fans will be the 12th men today, and they'll push the boys on when they've been needed the most.
Yeah, I mean, Jono, at Chelsea on the Tuesday game, having fans and only one set of fans in the ground was, I thought, a bit of an advantage. So it's got to help us today. We've got to make that an advantage. Obviously, none of us 6 can be there because of the tickets and the Wembley stuff went on, and it's a bit of a long trip for Elijah to get there. But Jono, it's the fans have got to make it happen today in the ground, because the fans did make it happen last week at Wembley.
Yeah, at Chelsea didn't play great, but their fans were so loud. I think they influence a lot of referees' decisions, but our fans will be right behind us. They have Harry Kane, but we have Leicester fans. And when they'll start seeing it bouncing, it's bouncing. So I reckon when we get going, our fans are right behind us, and we can spur us on to get this win. And Villa are a really good team, and I think they'll give Chelsea a lot of problems, especially when Grealish is back. He's going to give Chelsea a lot of problems. Martinez is a great goalkeeper, so I think they'll do their bits against Chelsea.
Yeah, indeed. Go on, Jamie.
Before you go to someone else, Sean's at the ground. Sean.
Should we add him in? Let's add him in. Sean, can you hear us, mate? Sean, can you hear us?
can't
I
hear.
don't think he can hear us.
He's the ground, though, unfortunately.
He's having fun. I don't think you can hear us, Sean,
Sean,
can you?
turn the camera around.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Turn the camera
Go on, then.
around to show us the ground, Sean.
Yeah.
What?
I think there's a huge delay there,
I
unfortunately.
can't. I can't.
Delay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the delay.
So yeah, it's a shame. It's just not quite happening for Sean there. But obviously, he's there. So if Sean's there, Jamie, he'll be cheering the Blues on, won't he?
Yeah, whoever's there, we've got to, like I said this morning, you've got to sing loud, sing proud, and back the boys. And you've really got to back them and get these 3 points today. We desperately need to win, and then just hope the other results go right for us. That's what we need. It's going to be like the you remember this one, Phil, the Leicester Oxford home game when we needed to win, and West Brom to lose as well. It's going to be like that. That's what we're going to need.
It is one. It is. I mean, Elijah, it's a great end of season for flicking. But going to be flicking between both games, Elijah.
Of course, absolutely. You can't script a season to end like this. And obviously, I feel good. I think we've got a chance. And yeah, it's going to be edge of your seat across 3 games for 90 minutes.
I mean, I'm going to go around you all in a minute and ask you if you're nervous or excited, and if you think we're going to do it. I'm going to start with you. I've said at the start, I've got a bad, weird feeling that Villa are going to do something and Leicester are going to fluff it. Jamie, what's your, before we get going, what is your take on it? What's your prediction?
Well, I'm hoping for a win, but like you say, anything can happen, couldn't it? Absolutely anything can happen watching Leicester. We've been here long enough watching them. But like I say, I'm going for a Leicester win, and hopefully the results go right for us. Because if win and the results don't go, it means nothing. But we're still in Europe. That's all that matters. We're still in Europe, no matter what.
I'm going to ask Reedy because he's already got his head in his hands. Are you worried, Reedy? Are you struggling to watch already?
Thing is, out of all the teams that I was going to do it for, it's going to be Aston Villa, like I said, and it's just us. Like I say, we've got, as long as we have to win, and if not, then it's game over anyway. So we've got to pull it out of the bag today, and we've got to show that we want it. Even if we lose today and we have a good performance, I don't mind. But it's just we've got to win, and I just hope that another game goes our way. It's like I say, it's relying on teams, but then again, we have to win our game anyway. So it's either way, to be honest. But I'm ready for it. But I like you say, I feel like a team's going to do it for us, but I don't know if we're going to do it for them.
Yeah, Jack. I mean, will Leicester turn up today is one of the questions that we sort of have to ask, because there's been quite a few games this season, for whatever reason, Tuesday night, even that first 65, 70 minutes, we just were not at it. And today is not, we don't need one of those days, do we, Jack?
No, we can't afford to make any mistakes from Fofana or Luke Thomas, what they made on Tuesday. We can't afford to make them mistakes again. We have to go all gun blazing in this game. We have to defend well at the right times and take our chances when they matter. We just have to keep Harry Kane quiet and Son. They're going to have fresh talk. Harry Kane's a beast in the box. It'll be his last game for Tottenham, and he'll want to go on a high to the Euros. But today I'm nervous. I think Chelsea could draw against Villa or even lose. Jack Grealish, I've gone for a 1-0 Villa win. Liverpool, on the other hand, will Zaha turn Liverpool over? Will Liverpool be overconfident? Because Klopp seems to think that Burnley was the semi-final and Crystal Palace were the final. So for Liverpool, they can never underestimate Crystal Palace, because Palace on their day could turn you over, and hopefully Palace do that. So if we can win or draw today and Liverpool lose, we'll be in the top 4, so it can go either way for us today.
I mean,
go in the right direction.
I mean, Elijah, I don't think for a second Liverpool are not going to beat Palace. Myself, what's your take on that one?
I'm kind of in the same boat, but like you said, anything can happen. Hey, even if we lose, if Palace wins 6-0, we still get top 4. So, but no, honestly, I think if we are going at top 4, I think it's going to be a slim margin win for us. I think we need to win maybe 2-1, and I could see a Desmond in at Villa Park.
So Elijah, you're going for a 2-2. Jono, what's your score predictions?
2-1 Leicester.
2-1.
2-1 Leicester, yeah. I think Kane or Son will score, and I think I want Madison to score and I want Iheanacho to score. But I've looked at the Spurs team, right? Doherty, where was his name, is in right back and Winks is on the right, right? They're not good players. So I think on the left would be quite strong. So I'm just looking at their team. They've got a strong team in the back.
Thing is, you have to look at it. Their manager, apparently, I spoke to one of the Spurs fans beforehand. They said that their manager, their caretaker manager, really just puts his friends in there. So he's got Winks in there. He's put Doherty in there. There's no like and Dombelli. I don't think they've not put their best squad in. They just put
Leicester need to win that midfield battle today for sure.
They do, yeah.
Didi and Tielemans have got to be right on Tottenham's arse. I'm sorry.
They're for the taking. Yeah. I think they're there for the taking, especially with the fans.
Thanks, Jono. Thanks for your positivity. I'm going to let Jono, Elijah go, and I'm going to get Ross and Michael in and Tom as well. So, Reedy, I'm going to let you go as well. We'll see you at half-time or after the game. Cheers, lads.
See you later.
Take care.
See ya. We'll let those lads go. I've got to get Ross in. I've got to get Michael in.
Yes.
And we'll add in Tom as well. Michael, where are you? Obviously, we know you're up in the States, but it looks like you're in a pub watching it.
Yeah, I'm back at the pub. I hadn't been here in a year. Finally feeling comfortable, fully vaccinated. I got my other Tacoma mate here. And we're just enjoying a little breakfast, little kegs and eggs.
Eggs,
for the last match of the season.
Michael, are you nervous? Are you excited? What do you feel today?
Oh man, I'm having connection trouble. But I didn't hear you still. But I just want to give my score prediction: 2-1. We're getting the Champions League spot because Liverpool's going to lose and Chelsea's going to lose today.
Thanks, Michael. I'll let you go. Enjoy the match in the pub. Let him go. Tom's joined us. Thanks. Tom's going to do the watch on shortly. Ross, come on, get your comments in.
It comes down to this, doesn't it? A year ago, we were taking Manchester United to the wire, the same Man U that won the Premier League most times. This season, we're taking former Premier League champions of last season to the wire, as well as three-time Premier League champions Chelsea. And we're all Leicester, aren't we? So it's going to be one of them games. And I would say, and to answer your question, I'll be watching one of the games. Well, I'm watching Leicester one on the TV, and one of the others on the phone. So we'll see what happens.
That's one.
And my prediction this morning, I've said it to Jamie, where I think we're going to win 2-1. I think Dellit, Ruud Gullit, or as known as Dellit, will score for them. And for us, I think I said Vardy, 94-minute winner.
I couldn't stand that one.
I said it earlier. I said Crystal Palace and Liverpool will finish before us. They will draw, and then next minute we'll get a 94-minute winner from Jamie Vardy, and it's going to explode. Bigger than the earthquake goal. That's the stuff.
You've had a vision, Ross. I'll tell you what, Ross. My voice is still sore from Wembley last week
as well. I'm absolutely. I'm banging this morning, so I went out last night, and my voice is still banging. My voice is hurting. My head's banging, but end of the day, got me flag. One I got last week, literally 10 minutes after we won the cup. So they must have had a good prediction. And my scarf and everything. And I'm all set ready and going to get me pizza if we win. So we'll see what happens. But no matter what happens, we've done had a great season. FA Cup domestic trophy. We can't be too down. Yeah, if we give 110% today and we don't get in the top four, it's one of them things. We just move on to next season. We just try again. We're an ambitious club. We're not supposed to be there. Remember, according to these big people. But then if we get in the top four, it shows basically we're asking, are you watching Super League? Because obviously, remember, these teams are meant to be in the top six. Tottenham and Arsenal are not in there. We are. So there you go.
It's going to be an interesting one. Tom, just what's your take on the team news? Not too many surprises in there at all, but a bit of chat about Maddison being in there again.
Look, we're going into a crucial game. We need to win it. You need that creativity in the side. I love Perez, but saw the other night, I think that ball falls to Maddison on the edge of the area. He's probably tucking it into the bottom corner in the top corner. Falls to Perez. He's not scoring that many goals, and he's confident in that high, and he plays over the crossbar. So I'm not surprised with the team news. Happy with the team news, and I think we're going to win 2-0 today, and then our job's done. And it's just down to the other games, and what will be. I think Ross put it right. It's been a great season. Whatever happens, yes, the shame again of missing out on the the last 2 games, have been there all season, but we're going in the right direction as a football club. And today, for me, the new sponsorship deal says what the club can attract by, if you can get a 100 million deal for over 3 years, that's not bad going. So we're going in the right direction, and what will be 90 minutes, and me and Locks will, well, you all through the way, and I'll have the 2 teams going.
Well, Jamie, did we get your score prediction, Jamie?
Jack, what did I say this morning? 2-1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you went for. Did you go 2-0 or 2-0? Were it?
We're gonna have a Robert
Anyway,
Hoof header.
Anyway, I was having too much fun reenacting goals with Ross. A bit of role play this morning.
Yeah, 2-0.
Keep your role play to yourself.
Yeah, indeed. Listen, Jamie, I'm going to let you go. Jack, Ross as well.
Come on,
we'll see you all later. Come on,
boys.
We'll let the lads go and start getting ready. Locks and Ciros. Locks, I've just got rid of Tom.
Bye.
Oh, sorry, Tom. Lads, enjoy the game. I feel very, very nervous about it. I feel worse because I'm not there. I feel helpless today. Normally, all season's been okay because nobody's there, but knowing there's fans there, knowing that, like, obviously season ticket holders, we'd all be in there normally, but we went Wembley, so it's fair enough. But Tom, I'm just going to leave you with the fact that I feel like, I hope the fans in there give as much noise as us lot did at Wembley last week, because I think it made the difference. So enjoy the game, Tom.
I put it out there this morning on Twitter and said to fans, enjoy it. You've got a privilege to be there today. You know, we had a privilege of the 6,000 fans last week to be there. So make some noise. And as soon as those Tottenham players get on that ball, boo. Boo, jeer, whistles, don't care. Make it so uncomfortable for them Tottenham players to be in that ground today. Make it the fortress it was. And that's what we've got to do. Make it a fortress again. Locks, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to lean forward and press the button and have both games running on the screen. I might be 30 seconds behind with the Chelsea game because obviously I'm watching it on a separate box. But I just need you to keep the other stuff going today, mate, because I can't see what's going on the actual computer screen, mate.
That's all right, mate. And just to let everyone know as well, if you look down the bottom of the screen, we will keep you updated. There's the Leicester score, the Villa score, and the Liverpool Palace score as well. That's going to be going along the bottom. So if anyone wants to know, I mean, you'll see us react to it anyway, but it'll be down there. I like how Tom's having the Chelsea game on because they're the most likely to drop points, I think, this afternoon. Between them and Liverpool, of course. We're just about to kick off. Let us know when it's done, Tom, so we know when it's kicked off.
I've got all 3 games on, mate. I've got the Liverpool one on my phone. I've gone absolute hardcore day. My energy bills are going through the roof. As the Leicester players take the knee, I say Chelsea will probably be about 30 seconds behind because obviously I'm streaming it. As they stand up, Tottenham to kick off, and away we go. Leicester kicking towards the family stand, traditional way in the first half, in the new kit for next season of blue tops, white shorts, and blue socks again.
You're ahead of me, mate. You're ahead of me today on the old Sky Sports.
My.
Yeah, you are, mate. You are. That's not good. Oh, well. You're commentating. It makes sense.
So, yeah, Tottenham play all the way back to Hugo Lloris. I mean, you know, it's a special day today. Let's not forget the 3 players, you know. Let's talk about one player who's done a lot for the football club. Scored quite a few goals and hasn't won nothing. So, well played, Harry Kane. Then we'll move on to 2 legends who actually won stuff in a shorter period of time. Wesley Morgan, club captain, leader, legend. And Christian Fuchs, another one, win the Premier League and an FA Cup title. It's not a bad thing to do in any football career when you talk about some of the great footballers over the years who's not won a thing.
Yes, mate. Agreed.
Hopefully at some point we can get in a position to bring them both on because it'd be nice to have a send-off as Albrighton wins the ball back with help from Cassagna, who goes forward quickly and straight through to Lloris.
Mate, this kit, what are your thoughts on it?
Oh, mate, I was very much this morning like, okay, not sure. I'm a traditional. I like the white shorts, mate. I've always been traditionalist. I like to see Leicester in blue, white, blue. It's growing on me actually over the last probably 2 or 3 hours more. I can understand where people are with the shirt sponsor. It looks a bit boring. Nothing really, you know, stands out. But look, for me, the kit sponsor thing doesn't matter. For me, it's what comes with it. And we're just saying about the £100 million deal. We're going to go ball over the top. Look for Song. He's in behind on the left. Cassagna comes over, covers. pull back to the left back, pull back to Song again, edge of the area, keep him on his right. He does take a shot, he rolls through to Casper. Chelsea underway, but again, I'd say I'm 30 seconds, probably a minute behind on that.
Yeah, mate. I saw some people say it's like a Birmingham kit, mate. I kind of see it. I see how it could be a bit like a Birmingham kit.
Yeah, I see that, mate. I mean, like I say, I've always been tradition that I like the blue, white, blue. I've seen us playing so many different, well, always all blue, and it just makes a change. I think the club do it every few years. They try and change it up and go back from all blue to the blue, white, blue. You're not missing much, really. Tottenham are just playing through the park, but not really get anywhere now. They get somewhere down the right-hand side, again, go backwards. Come through to Doherty, he'll go forward towards the edge of the area. Tielemans steps in and wins the ball. Ali tries to play and Kane can't find him. Albrighton goes back inside and finds Fofana. He'll come forward to Inacho. Oh, poor first touch. If he gets a good better touch, it's 2-on-2 there with Vardy at the back.
And you're behind on the Chelsea game, are you, mate?
Yeah,
did you say?
Probably way behind. I've only played a minute of that, and we're on 3 on the Leicester. So it's one of those. It's the only thing we're streaming the games. You are always a couple of minutes behind on them, I suppose. But we'll see if we can find a different channel.
What minute are you on that Chelsea game, pal?
1 minute 19, mate.
I mean, I've got the Chelsea game on here. If you want to do it that way.
Do it that way, mate. I'll switch over then so I can see the screen as well.
You commentate on the Leicester game, and I'll have the Chelsea game on. Yeah.
Yep, go for it, bud. Makes life easier.
Sound. Yeah. I'm behind on you anyway, mate. So I'm relying on you to commentate anyway. So there's no, you know what I mean. Let's get some comments on the screen. So, what away colours will they have? It's not confirmed yet, but it looks like a minty green kind of colour for the away.
Minty green, I like that.
Minty green, yeah. I like the blue and gold trim. Yeah, we had that on the title-winning season, didn't we?
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? We look like Everton with this kit.
Leicester lose the ball edge of the area. Ball into the box to Ali. And Fofana comes over and just barges him out of the way and wins the ball. Goal kick to Leicester. Well played.
Yeah, I know I'm pixelated. It should sort itself out in a minute. Sorry, lads. Thoughts on... Come on, Leicester. Kane says, hi, guys. Thanks, Kane. Thanks for getting your comment in there, mate. Togetherness. Fearless as one, Teresa says. And Fee says, whatever happens today, let us not have any negative comments. Yeah, I mean, look, Tom, as soon as if the worst thing did happen today, obviously there's going to be a little bit of disappointment, but, sleep on it. And then we've got to think. It's been a good season.
Like you say, this hasn't been a normal season. There's not been any fans in the ground for the last 2 rounds of fixtures. So it's not been a normal season. I mean, when we're talking about a team who are sitting 5th at the moment, who could finish 4th. Ball over the top for Vardy to chase to the right-hand side of the box. Comes back to Tielemans. Albrighton's making a charge, though. Tielemans slips towards the back post. Thomas was there, headed away. Tottenham will get a chance to run this one clear, and they do. Sanju steps in and wins the ball back. Throw to Tottenham on the halfway line. Better play for Leicester. Long ball over the top. Vardy got straight in down that right. Played to back post where Thomas again had coming round the back and had to get it right. He'd miss it. Thomas gets a good header. Yeah, I mean, what I was going to say was if a team sitting 5th, being 3rd all season, we're talking about a team at that point as well who had lost 8 home league games. There's not many teams in any season who will lose 8 games and still be within a chance of getting Champions League football at home. It just shows you how good our away record has been by only losing 3 games on the road all season. There's a few draws in there, but to lose only 3 times is magnificent at the end of the day, really. If we've in some ways we've swapped the form guide round by winning away and losing at home. And if we turn some of those like wins or the losses at home to draws, the points, a couple of extra points might have done something for this before this game. Albrighton takes a touch edge of the area, comes back. Tielemans got Castagne coming to the right to help him out from the 3rd central defender. He has to go back. I mean, Tottenham are literally just sitting deep. They know where we're playing today. They know what they've got to play for. They're playing for the Europa Conference. Sancho goes back to Ndidi, sorry. I couldn't help it. Madison to Tielemans, Sancho. working around in triangles, try and open Tottenham up. Only one player forward for Tottenham, and Harry Kane standing on the halfway line. Ooh, boys, getting tight, but they still work their way through the gaps. Finds Fofana in the centre half role. Goes to Cassagna. Cassagna into... Oh, the ball's there. Back to Cassagna. Back to Maddison. Heads there. Takes a touch. Oh, tries to chop one through to Tielemans. Leicester just working. They'll take the time after 7. I think they'll be confident where they're at.
Yeah, mate. I've just to update you all on Chelsea. Nothing really happening there. Grealish has had a little chance, but that's about it.
Ball played into Vardy. Gets a corner kick to Leicester with 7.5 minutes played.
Someone put here, Tom, which is true. EKG, win, lose or draw, we're all foxes and we're still in Europe, which is the club's aim, to be in Europe.
Again, I said when we came into the Premier League and people looked at me, I was like, well, it's not really achieving anything. But I said, if you can go and do a Stoke and stay in the Premier League for 3 to 4 years in that, 8th, 9th position, then you build. And look what Stoke did. They had 4 years of finishing 9th. They then tried to build and then blew it because they brought the wrong type of players for what they were doing. We did it on differently. Sarchi back post, free header back across. Oh, Luis catches it. Just can't get a power on it to get it over him. Lovely ball, though, from Tielemans. Sarchi broke away from everyone. Free header, back post. Just a poor connection. Oh, Luke Thomas steps in on Sung at the back there with a great tackle. Well played to Luke Thomas.
Yeah, I've just seen that, mate. That's good.
Let's go all the way back to Fofana.
Quickly, Dave Gavin with the 5 years as always. Dave, appreciate it, mate. Thanks for the watch-alongs during the season. Enjoyed every game. Have a nice Jameson, guys. Cheers from Sligo, Islands Fox. Cheers, Dave, mate. Massively appreciated. Hope to see you back here next season on the watch-alongs. Leicester till I die. Anyway, whatever. All Brighton on corners, please. Who was on that corner, Tom?
That was Tielemans.
Tielemans
just tend to floater more than anything. There was just not enough pace on it. It was more of a dink towards the back post, bit like Fuchs to Huth, if I'm honest with you. But
yeah,
just too high in the air really for him to do anything of. Let's have a throw midway in Tottenham half.
Chelsea on a dangerous attack here. Kovacic into Mount, Werner, and it's cleared by Villa. People will get used to the sponsor. It's just something new. It will look normal in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's it. It's every kit, mate, isn't it? Every kit, you're like, oh, I don't know. Mate, my favourite one was last year's home kit with the checkered. Yeah, I loved that, mate. And the pink one. The pink one was nice.
You got that on standby.
What's that, mate?
The pink kick. Loses the ball, wins it back. Well played, He wins the ball back. Finds Natch on the edge of the area to Maddison. Go wide. Maddison shoots. Takes deflection. Goes out for a corner kick. Leicester just turning the screw. They are really starting to push Tottenham back. And Diddy there got lucky, but he got away from his man and found the ball. Maddison took one touch. Smash it towards the goal. Luis had it covered by Miles, and for some reason the Tottenham player heads it out. I also like on the back of the shirt, mate, it says LCFC and find the different. Those little details. Tielemans to come over, take the corner again. There'll be an out swinger in front of the family stand, and nice to see fans in the ground clapping as he comes over to take it. Coming up to 10.5 minutes play, ball to be whipped in. Oh, and on the floor, free shot. Oh, Maddison put it wide, but I think the referee's given a foul on Sionchu to foul Winks in the box. Be interested to see a replay of that one.
Quickly, great with the 4.99. Great work, boys. Are you going to be doing Euro watch-alongs as well? I believe Jack and Ross will be on the Euro watch-alongs during the summer. So that'll be good.
There was a foul in the box.
Just seen it,
as Maddison made the run round the corner for the low drive, Sionchu blocked off Wilkes. Harry Winks, so completely blocks him off and knew what he was doing because he's looking straight at him or gave it away.
Sorry, I'm just I was looking a bit red for some reason. I'm just like, there we go, that's a bit better. It's gone red again.
That's the sunbeds, mate.
Nice for the players to be at the away end, not getting stick. nice for the players.
Dele with a lovely touch out this guy, skips past two men, takes a heavy touch towards the corner. Cassagna comes over and picks the ball up.
What's
and then pulls Cassagna over onto the floor. It's a throw-in. Don't know
What's he
what he's saying.
doing?
So Cassagna grabs the ball to take the throw because it's a Leicester ball. Dele's not happy because he thinks it's a Tottenham ball, and then grabs Cassagna by the shirt and pulls him backwards. But nothing's going to happen. The referee's not even going to do anything there. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. Even if you want to get the ball back, you can't grab someone by the back of the shirt and yank them to the ball. He just grabs him around the back of the shoulder and just pulls him over.
What's he doing? Anyway. Idiot.
Head tennis at the moment to try and get rid of it. Albrighton would go out for a throw to Tottenham, bang on in line with the 18-yard box. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's a yellow card for me, mate. There's no need. Why does he get involved there? I mean, the referee's laughing.
Sorry, mate. Man City are 1-0 up. Not like it matters, but yeah, just letting you know.
Who scored?
De Bruyne.
I suppose.
Someone asked, "What's an underrated Leicester kit?" Someone asked.
Free kick to Tottenham. Vardy went with a high boot, pulls it away. He knew it was coming, so he pulled out. There's nothing, anything in it. Free kick to Tottenham on the halfway line.
Can you name an underrated Leicester kit, mate?
An underrated Leicester kit.
I'll show you one. It might not be underrated, but it's lovely. Oh wait, no, this isn't the underrated one. This is a very nice one. We all like that.
Oh, class. I'm retro today as well, mate.
Yes, mate. Nice.
Walkers came out to play today.
Where is the other one?
Tottenham come down with Doherty down the right-hand side. Goes out wide to find the winger, chips it towards the back post. Casper steps in, wins the ball back, takes his time. Calm it down.
Here's an underrated one for me, mate.
Oh, the Alliance and Leicester. JJD.
Mate, that's a nice one, isn't it?
That is a nice one. I remember that kit, yeah. The stripes, yeah.
Yeah, I like
that would have
one,
been
mate.
when... Who was playing in the club then? Andrew Johnson.
Yes, mate.
Andy Johnson, yeah. Used to be at West Bromwich Albion, came for about season or the end of his season, because I remember listening to his podcast with the Under the Cosh.
Yes.
And he said it was the worst decision he ever made. He said, I felt like I let everyone down when I went to Leicester because I had all the pressure of being the
big signing.
Midfield, yeah, big signing, and beyond show was knackered. Vardy in behind, goes past his man, takes a touch, takes two, goes down. Is it going to be a penalty? Referee's not looking at it. Will VAR go to? I'll be interested to see this one. I don't know if that was a pen or not. Vardy looks absolutely complex that the referee's not giving a penalty there. Let's see if the referee will go back or VAR will give anything here. Don't look like it. Nothing's been stopped yet. Well, I say it was a long ball over the top, and he just completely doesn't do anything with it, defender. Leicester had the ball back. Albrighton.
We need to focus, though.
Yeah, don't look like ball towards back post. Vardy's there, though. Tries to head over the crossbar. Vardy will now go absolutely mental. Vardy's not happy. The referee is saying they're looking at this. So Vardy goes past his man. He goes past Sanchez for fun. He cuts inside. It's a penalty. He's clipped him. That has got to be a penalty. He sticks his legs out and he takes
penalty.
It's got to be a penalty. The referee, this has got to be a penalty to Leicester.
That's blatant.
Got to be a penalty. Referee's been told to go and look at the computer screen. He'll go home and look at the now. He's going over to look at the stat. James Maddison, get out of the way. He's going over to look at it. He'll give this as a penalty. He'll have no other option to give a penalty here.
Mate, it's blatant, right?
He'll have no other. Look, he steps in. His leg's there. He's done him. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. He's not won the ball. His legs is caught Vardy's. Vardy's going past him. He has to give a pen. He's clipped him. Referee's given penalty to Leicester.
Come on, lads. Come on.
Come on, boys. Has to be. I don't get. I mean, I can understand at full motion why the referee hasn't given it. Can I just say, by the way, at that point, I completely understand why he didn't give it, because at full motion, where his legs and the angle of the referee standing, it's very difficult to see what touched what. That's where
VAR just giving it instead of making them look.
Again, as I always say, VAR bottlers, they don't want to give these things. This will be Jamie Vardy, 16, coming up to 17 minutes on the clock. Vardy to step up. Come on, Vard. He's told to go and put the ball back on the spot. This don't need this, boys. Come on. The ball's on the spot, ref. I don't get what you mean to do. Ball planted. Vardy takes 5, 6, 7 steps away from the ball. Compose yourself, Vard. Does his little step up and scores! Goal to Jamie Vardy scores. Get in there, Leicester. 1-0. We have played 17.5 minutes at the King Power. It's still 0-0 at Villa Park. What means Leicester will go back into 3rd place as it stands because Liverpool are drawing. Chelsea are drawing. Leicester will go back into 3rd as it stands. Low and hard. St. Louis a long way. Probably no more than about 4 steps from Luis's probably left-hand hand, but it would have gone down to. But low and hard. No mucking around. Get it on target, Vardy. Well played, Jamie Vardy. Wins the penalty. Scores a penalty. Leicester City 1. Tottenham Hotspurs 0. Leicester got to do their bit. There's what they need. They needed that early goal, that settler. As my mates just text me something on the screen, is a Villa fan. Oh, you slag. Oh dear.
As it stands, mate, don't we go
3rd?
Set 3rd because of
3rd.
Villa 2?
Leicester on 69, Chelsea 68, Liverpool 67. Fafana gets the ball as it's just come up on the screen in front of us with that on, mate. So yeah, Leicester goes to 3rd as it stands. Oh dear.
On the screen, anyone's watching, there's the up-to-date results. As you can see, Leicester 1, Spurs 0.
Well played,
Villa
Luke Thomas.
Chelsea
Sorry,
0.
mate.
No, it's all right.
Tottenham fighting with the ball in the corner. Luke Thomas wins the battle, fights again, wins another battle. Vardy finds Iheanacho. He's got to look for the reverse ball because he ain't got the pace to do him now. It's 4 on 1. Jamie Vardy in behind. Takes heavy touch. Albrighton ain't going to let this run out, though, for fun. And wins a throw. Well played, Mark Albrighton. Could easily let that run out for a throw to Tottenham. No, he doesn't.
Lovely.
He nicks in, bounces the ball off Sanchez and wins a throw. Vardy looks up for this today. To say Vardy's finished, behave yourselves.
That's the fans, mate.
He's still not happy from an injury. This don't look good, though, because Fafana's down now at the back. So it'll be interesting to see what's happened to him. But he's shaking his head. He looks in discomfort, if I'm honest with you.
He looks really bad, mate.
Yeah, don't look good at all, mate. So now he's standing up. Yep. Need him today. It's too early to start bringing on Captain Morgan just yet.
Is he up? No.
No, he's sitting up at the moment, mate. He's not laying down now.
It looks bad.
He
He's
looks in
crying.
pain. Yeah, he don't look happy, mate. But Morgan ain't been sent to warm out yet, so
He's crying. He's off. I think he's coming off, mate.
Yeah, he don't look good.
How did that happen? Do we know? Was it off the ball or?
Just seemed innocuous. Leicester will make a change here. On will come Happy Monday. So that will mean Ndidi will drop into the back 3 for me. Not ideal. Not ideal in a game like this magnitude, but I understand with only playing 20 minutes of first half to bring Wes Morgan into a game like this, who hasn't played in how long, or Christian Fuchs. Well, Wes Fafana, get well son, kid. You've been absolutely mounting for us. Brendan Rodgers gives him a bit of a hug around the face. The boy's in tears, and he obviously knows something ain't right. And with the under-21 Euros coming up this summer as well, you know.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, he's in tears.
He'll be gutted for that, mate. He'll be gutted because he knows he's done so well. And we'll come little Pepe Mende into the middle of the park to have to battle him.
That's very frustrating.
Yeah, of course it is. Very, very frustrating. But we've got to crack on. It is what it is, and we've still got 70 minutes of this football match to go and play. Albrighton with a throw. He won him by nicking the ball back. Ball over the top, looking for Tillemans. Winks in the left back position, tries to play it out. Just smashes it long. Well played, Tillemans closes it down. Sanchez smashes one in the air though. Closes down with snow on it. well played. Horbian steps in, and Mendy's first gets involved in the middle of the park and smashes Horsberg. What we always like to see, because we all know what Horsberg like. What's that? Leeds United 1, West Ham 0.
Man City are 2-0 up now.
Yeah, Jesus Rodriguez.
Just keep
Free
an eye
kick
on the
to-
Chelsea game, full game
mate.
every now and then.
Free kick to Tottenham, middle of the park, taken quickly, foul by Mendy after all of 30 seconds of being on the park. And do you know what? Maybe that's what he needed. Tottenham, James Maddison turns his man and falls to the floor, and referee literally waves his finger, say, "You ain't getting a free kick for that." Oh, and Diddy gives a loose one away. Wilkes plays into Song onto the left. He's got 3-on-1, falls to Kane as the area. He's looking for the pen straight away for that little touch. Well played, Albright. Well played, Maddison steps all the way in and plays it back to Caspiel, plays out to Pepe Mendy.
Yeah, I like that.
Go long, boys, go long. Well played, Luke Thomas, and they win the throw. Got to compose yourself there. Wolf gave the ball away a bit easy there with a little header trying to be clever. You're playing centre half now, Wolf. You've got to just get rid of it, mate. The win is a win. I'm sorry, whatever people think today, that big wit out at the end, big W at the end will make such a difference. You know, and the chance of, you know, it's well played, all Brighton. Takes a touch, spins it up the line. Finds Nacho. Nacho, do him. Cuts inside one, cuts inside two, slips over. Just opened himself up too much, too obvious there what he's going. Albrighton then puts the pressure on. And Tottenham give the ball away. Well played, Mark Albrighton again. Albrighton with the hassling and chasing, not letting Tottenham settle. It's what we've got to do today. And they give the ball away. And that's why Mark Albrighton, a free transfer 7 years ago to the day. What a player he's been for this football club. Another one will go down in the legacy of this club.
Yeah, someone put, do you think Fofana started with an issue? Looks like it might have been something they had a plan for. How they quickly, just slotted Ndidi in there. I don't know.
I could see that. I also can see Nacho gives the ball away, slips over again. Nacho, Kane in behind. Sancho comes over to cover. Kane into the left channel. Standing up Sancho. He knows what he does. He cuts inside. He wants to shoot. Falls over. Looking for the pen. Looking for the pen again. Not going to get anything. He's waiting for the contact, Harry Kane. That's embarrassing. Down the left they come. Tottenham. Ball clipped out, goes for a corner kick. And Harry Kane there 4 or 5 times was waiting for a little touch on the ankle to fall to the ground. You could see what he was trying. Leicester
Joe Willox
him out.
scored again for Newcastle. Bloody hell. He must have 10 goals now. Bloody hell, he's scored in nearly every game recently. Yeah, mate, I see what you mean. Harry Kane, mate, it's embarrassing. He's better than that.
Just waiting for a touch to go to the ground. I mean, they talk about Vardy was bad. I mean, there's no need for it. Freak. Ooh, headed away. Ooh, got lucky there, Leicester. Ball clipped towards the near post and it flicked off. Flicked off centre half straight into Vardy's face, who then clears it.
Spurs aren't up for this, Jono reckons. Let's not jinx it, Jono. Let's not jinx it. Nacho has started awfully again. I think it was a bit harsh. He's just had a slip, a couple of slips.
He's had a couple of slips. I wouldn't say he started awful. He's been all right. I think the last one, though, you saw what he's not about. He's not about running at people. He hasn't got the pace to do them.
Poacher.
He is. He's a 6-yard box. He's a dick off for me. That's where I think if you put him and play him in the right position, poor touch there, I was going to say by Sancho, needs to get the ball away again. And Nacho would have been in then. But yeah, for me, if you put that ball anywhere in the 18-yard box and Nacho's there, he'll give you a chance. As it stands at the moment, it'll be Man City top on 86, Man United second 74, Leicester third 69, Chelsea fourth 68. Timmy Casamni steps in after Albrighton have won the first ball, and Liverpool fifth on 67. Ball down the line, Vardy. Sorry, mate. Vardy steps inside one. Nacho wins the ball back there. Leicester still have it. Maddison switches on. Does switch it. Finds Albrighton down the right-hand side. Gets the man. He's on one-on-one with Reguilon. Comes inside and finds Tielemans. And the move will just slow down again. This is what Leicester got to do. Just calm it down now.
Yeah. remember, guys, we're very close to 7,000 subscribers. Please, 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 if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Get us to that 7,000. It'd be massive. Do you think we should sign Tarkowski? Hassan says.
I think that there's going to be so many players in the summer that Leicester got to look at. Obviously, the centre-half position is going to be a crucial one because of losing Wes Morgan, losing Fuchs, who can play in that centre-half role. You've got to be careful as well because you've got players still come back into this team. We're forgetting that you've got JJ still to be coming back in November time. Harvey Barnes will be coming back in some point into this, the squad as well. So there's 2 players straight back in. It's going to be an interesting summer in strengthening the right positions. We all know the main targets will be, a left back because obviously you've just lost yours. But I like Ryan Bertram. I think that's a great little sign if we can get him. 1, it's a free transfer. 2, he's got Premiership experience. He's got Nacho wins the ball back. Nacho to the edge of the area. Oh my God, he's just slipped and gone straight up in the air. I don't know if it was handball. I don't know if it'll be chalked off even if he had scored. But I'm sorry from there, Nacho. You've got to be testing the goalkeeper, kid.
Did he slip again?
He slipped again as he went to shoot.
He needs to change his boots.
The ball from the left back was played across him. It hits him somewhere. I can't see if it hits him on the arm or the mid-wrist. The lino's flagging saying it's hit him on the arm, though, straight away. So it probably wouldn't have been counted. But I'm still expecting from there, even if you nick the ball, to test the goalkeeper. Tottenham just starting to come back into this game now and passing the way through Leicester, what is always a concern. There's the ball round the corner. Well played. Tielemans steps in. Referee plays advantage. Thomas steps in. What a tackle that is by Thomas. Read the move. Plays it wide. Pepe Mendy come wide to Albrighton. Good lad.
Nacho's in the ice rink, Nick Nahr says.
I'd be literally looking at the bench going, get me some longer studs now. Like literally, if that was me playing, I'd be going, where's my long studs? Because obviously what you're wearing, it's not sticking in the turf, you're going down.
Getting a bit windy there at the KP, it looks like.
I was going to say, it's just starting to get more bit blustery I was going to say, in the middle of May. What's that? Sheffield United 1, Burnley 0. David McGoldrick, former Nottingham Forest and Ipswich striker.
Bloody hell. I'm just looking at as it stands table, mate, yeah.
No, mate. So close.
What was the... So we need... Oh, yeah, I mean, the goal difference between us and Liverpool...
I'm not in looking at that, mate, because it means if they win 1-0, we've still got to score 6 goals to go above them. So then I'd love to think we could do that, but today's going to be too cagey.
Yep. Come on, boys. Come on.
There's definitely 2 sides of Nacho. There is 2 sides of Nacho, and I think ball in behind, Luke Thomas gets wrong side of his man, but he steps in and gets it right, and the flag goes up anyway. Well played, Luke Thomas. Got it wrong, got wrong side of his man, but then recovered well. Well played, kid. Even though the flag had gone up. Bajuan got goal side of him. Too easy there, but Luke Thomas, grabs his arm a little bit, wants to hold his hand, but managed to turn it back on himself. That's what I mean. Just got to be careful.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's done nothing but rain down here in North London.
Maddison goes wide. Finds Luke Thomas in the left back position. Goes back to Maddison. It's all a bit enclosed to the men around that edge of the Tottenham box. There's the ball to Tielemans. Yeah. Plays it centre and goes backwards.
Was it a pen or a dive? It was a pen. Blatant.
Which who was that? Vardy?
Vardy, yeah, they're talking about, yeah. No, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Question.
Down the left-hand side, the Tottenham, Harry Kane takes 1 touch, takes 2, stands up Sancho, plays it towards the back. No, just plays it straight into Kasper Schmeichel's hands.
Sadio Mane in here, it's over the bar. If you, by the way, guys, if you hear me speaking, it's about the other games, not about Leicester. So just rely on Tom for the Leicester game.
Ooh, that was a nasty one in the middle of the park. Madison turns to bring the ball down, didn't realise the Tottenham player behind him had just stood him straight between the legs, I think, all down the chest. Anthony Taylor's already said he ain't giving anything. 1-0 to West Ham. Yep, Pablo 4 nails.
That messes Tottenham up even more, eh? Tottenham need for their conference. I don't even think they want it, to be fair.
Of course they don't, mate. Of course they don't. They don't want anything to do with that, mate. Don't get me wrong, it's a way into the Europa League. That's all it is, mate. That Tottenham win another free kick now. Let's be careful because Antitanus are going to soon get them out as they go to a picture of Top on the left-hand side and down David Levy on the other. Two completely opposite ways to run a football club.
Yep.
Did you hear about Tottenham fans the other night? They asked them to stay behind and they'd go and come back out and do a walk around. And then
Didn't even come.
30 minutes later, they went, "Thank you for your support. Please make your way to the out to the stadium." That's embarrassing. Considering you just charged them 60 quid to sit in the back of a stand. Tottenham still have the ball on the halfway line. Down the left, right hand side they come, whipped one in, ball falls to the edge of the area. Tillins will pick it up, play it out to Albright, and he'll get closed down. He goes long, finds Ian Nacho, 2-on-2 as it stands. Tottenham players coming back, 3-on-2. Nacho cuts onto his left, gives the ball away. Come on, Klitsch. Poor Natch, that's poor mate today so far. Not having the best game. You know, you've done well to get the ball when you're travelling forward, and then you're giving the ball away too easy, and Tottenham getting it back, and we're 33 minutes already into the game. It's disappeared, but it's getting very much like a basketball game for me now. It's getting very open in the middle of the park, and it's getting end to end. What we don't need it to be, especially after losing for Fafana after such ease early on.
Yeah, totally agree.
Looks at the line, finds Vardy feet. Vardy tries to play the back heel off Sancho and loses the ball. Then Vardy says, "Well, give me an option. Where do you want me to play it to?" And I totally agree with him. Score update.
I mean, Liverpool could have been. Is it? Yeah. Who scored that one, mate?
4 nails again. 2 for 4 nails.
Liverpool could have been down to 10 men here, mate. Naughty tackle there from Thiago on Chiarte, but the refs decided on the yellow.
Not a VAR, going to go VAR.
No, mate.
We see the good side of VAR, we see the poor side of VAR, that they don't seem to have any bottle when it comes to certain decisions.
Yes, Wes went off injured.
Mendy finds Nacho, turns his man onto his left foot, goes wide, finds Maddison again. Leicester playing the ball wide, goes out. Maddison tries to switch and gives it straight back to Tottenham. The Tottenham go long down the middle of the park. Sancho heads it. Mendy wins it back. Tillemans, edge of the area, goes out to find Sancho onto the left. He picks one up. He drifts towards the box, down towards the corner flag. Holds it up nicely, pulls it back, keeps it in. Leicester don't have the ball though. Tottenham ball. Thomas steps in. It'll be a goal kick. Well played, Luke Thomas. All got a bit scrappy. He didn't shirk it. He just goes straight in.
Liverpool goal. Liverpool have just scored in the 35th minute through Sadio Mane. Liverpool 1, Palace 0, and now as it stands, I believe Liverpool are third, Leicester 4th, and Chelsea 5th.
Yep, as it stands. Albright shoots, saved by Hugo Lloris, 35 yards out. Albright takes a touch and pings one, and Lloris holds on to this one.
Yeah, good. I was thinking offside, but no, it's been given. Liverpool 1, Palace 0, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. Come on, Villa. Come on, Villa. That's one less game to watch now. I'll keep my one less game to look at now that Liverpool are up.
Tottenham, what we got? 10 minutes to half time. Tottenham's passing the ball around.
I mean, the thing is here, mate, the players from all three teams have got to keep the Reds at half time when they go into that changing room and hear the scores around the grounds, mate. it's a funny situation to be in. You know, three teams all needing results.
I honestly feel Rodgers would have even said about getting involved with it, mate, because we knew what we had to do, and that was win. So it doesn't make any difference to us, if you get what I mean.
Yep.
It probably means a completely different to Chelsea and to Liverpool, where us on the other hand, it didn't matter. Just didn't matter about their game because we knew we had to win. Whatever happens, we had to win this game.
Yep. Yeah.
Tottenham with the ball towards the back post. Sung coming in, gets the ball. Oh, Sayunchu, what a tackle! Ball clipped towards the back post. Sung don't know if he's onside or not because the liner hasn't put his flag up. I think he was onside. And a last-ditch tackle because Sung has just played a back heel onto the foot of Harry Kane, who's about to literally just slam the ball into the net. And Sayunchu reads the play and smashes the ball away before Kane can get to it.
I think it was just onside as well, mate. It's a brilliant run from Son.
Ball
An even
clipped
better
in,
tackle.
headed away by Ndidi, big header. Maddison, good lad, doesn't shirk his tackle. And then goes down, and the referee tells him to get up. Goes down too easy. I've said it before, say it again, Mads, stay on your feet. Even if you won the first half, at least putting pressure on him to go and get that ball. Ball clipped towards the back post, has just drift out, and it does. There we go. 38 minutes played at the KP.
Villa have got a chance here. No.
Yeah, they've just shown the Mane goal on the screen we're watching now. So Leicester will go to 4th on 69, the same as Liverpool, but goal difference Leicester need
5 goals.
Yeah, 5 goals to go above them. And like I say, it's always going to be tough. Kane, Leicester give the ball away, silly position, and win it back. Well played, Tillemans. And Diddy clips it. Well, I can't find Albrighton. Just need to get to half time now, and Brendan can then get in and have a chat with the lads. But at the end of the day, like you were just saying about them knowing the scores, Chelsea will know now. They've got to go for it if they want to get it today. If not, they've got to wait to win the Champions League. But if they win the Champions League, does that mean that only 4 teams still get into Europe? So would we miss out on?
No, it was only if Chelsea. So if Chelsea finished 5th, it would only be if Chelsea won the Champions League, Arsenal win the Europa League, but they got knocked out, so it doesn't matter because Man United are in the top 4. It doesn't matter if they win it, Europa League.
Just wanted to check because I was a bit like thinking, hold a minute, let's not go down to another scenario where we could lose. Was it a few years ago? I think Tottenham lost out, didn't they? They were 4.
Yes. Yeah. 6 years ago. 2012, I think, mate, actually, 9 years ago, when Chelsea won the Champions League.
Stat most time spent in the top 4 this season. Wow. Leicester 242. The closest one is Man United 151. Says it all, mate. Harry Kane wins the ball back, takes it off Pepe Mendy for fun on the right-hand flank, tries to take Tillemans on. Luke Thomas, take a bow, kid. He's just smashed. I mean it. Smashed Harry Kane and gone to a corner kick, but he meant that. He's done a Johnny Evans on him. He absolutely smashed him. Oh, brilliant. Harry Kane looks at the line and like say, what is that, not a foul or something like that? No, he's just played the ball against the kid. But
we need to be careful, mate. We're giving them a lot of corners here, aren't we? I know that obviously that was...
Doherty, edge of the area, lines up the shot, shoots, deflected away by Ndidi, pulled back by Song. Kane, goal, 1-0. Through the legs of Schmeichel in the back of the net. Just before half time as well, 40-minute played, and it's Leicester 1, Tottenham 1. Well, we said it, they're just about saving him the chances. The ball was played to the back post. Leicester didn't get it clear, fell to Doherty, took a touch, smashed it, flicked off and Ndidi. Son pulls it back, flicks up. Harry Kane, middle of the box, ain't missing from there. He absolutely smashes the ball into the back of the net.
Well, there we go, mate.
Straight through Casper Schmeichel's legs, mate, as well.
There's his golden boot.
Yeah.
You could sense, you could sense they were getting back into it a little bit, weren't they, mate? They were having a few chances, Tottenham.
Yeah, it was sloppy from us. Sloppy. Our golden boot, 23 to Harry Kane now. Wolves 1, Man United 1, Semedo. Leicester the ball. Maddison does 1, does 2. Goes down too easy again, and just referee tells him to get up. Tottenham breakaway here. Harry Kane tries to play through the park, can't find him. Did he steps in? But again, you know what I mean? Yeah, Leicester now dropped down to 67 points. Top Chelsea 68, Liverpool 69 in third. So yeah, Leicester are back in that 5th spot as it stands. So they either need to score. They've got to win. As I say, it doesn't matter if a draw won't be good enough because of the goal difference.
Yep, exactly, mate.
I still think they'll get chances, but I still think they need to make a change. And I'm sorry, I've not seen enough of Maddison in this half to justify leaving him on the pitch. Ball, Nacho, turns his man. He's not got an option. It's all so enclosed. Tielemans skips past 1, skips past 2, goes to the left and finds Luke Thomas, who's had a blinding game, by the way, again. Oh, Tielemans then tries across, deflects out, throwing. Højbjerg's not happy now. Oh, boys, it was own downfall. The Tottenham had started, really get back into the game, and they were pressuring us. And the corners, as Locke said, had just started to build up.
Through Casper's legs, Gray says, yeah, it did. It's Harry Kane, mate. From there, he's scoring, isn't he? Let's be fair.
Oh, mate, you ain't missing from there. Not a chance now. Mendy wins the ball back edge of the area. Gets a bit lucky, but still wins it. Albright looks at Cassagna too hard of the ball, runs out for a goal kick. 43 Blade. As Leicester knew what they had to do today. They had to win.
Yeah. That was at the end of the day, mate. As long as we did our job, then we couldn't have done anything else. But
still plenty of time. Still
45 minutes.
West Ham, Leeds United 2, West Brom 0. Kevin Phillips, Duke of the England international, who for me should be starting every England game because he's absolutely beast.
Who's that, mate? Sorry, Calvin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips, beast of a midfielder. Tottenham just ping the ball through Leicester midfield, and Leicester can't really get near them at the moment since the switch of Ndidi going into the centre of the park.
That's the problem, isn't it, mate? Do you think there'll be a change there, maybe? I mean, it's difficult. We've just put Mendy on, but
I can see Mendy going off. I mean,
Villa scored. Villa have scored. Villa have scored. Come on. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0 at Villa Park. Thomas Tuchel with a horrid look on his face. It was a brilliant goal. Corner in from Jack Grealish. Finds Bertrand Traore just on the edge of the box, and he hits it first time into the top corner, mate. Quality goal.
Ball over the top, look at Vardy. Vardy into the box. Shoots. Oh, takes the deflection. Holt stays on his feet. Gets the ball back. Kicks past 1. Finds Iheanacho. Got no help. Looks for the run. Oh, he can't find Luke Thomas. Got too much bend on it. And again, that pace of Vardy. Tottenham had no answer. Albright picks it up, chips it towards, straight over the Tottenham defence. One touch, shoots. It's a very good defended by Sanchez. Vardy then gets back. That's 45, 2 minutes of injury time to play. As they're showing the goal now on the screen in front of me of
Good goal, mate.
Villa Park. What a finish.
Great goal, isn't it?
Means nothing though, boys, because you've got to win. You've got to win. Just means
if that doesn't give the players a boost at half time, mate.
Leicester now level. I mean, like you say, that goal difference. Oh, those goals we conceded to Newcastle now looks even worse. If we could, we only drew that game. Leicester have a foul, free kick on Mendy, centre part. Leicester play the advantage. Ball clipped over the top. Look at Vardy. Not going to find that. Good idea, right idea. Vardy just was on his toes. Wasn't on his toes at the time.
Someone put we need Ricky P on. We'll see.
Interesting, because quite a few comments saying about having quiet. I mean, I can't hear the crowd today because obviously we're doing this, so I don't have the volume on.
People are saying quiet, are they?
Yeah, it's very quiet there. I mean, I'm a bit good on that. You should be really enjoying it and getting behind him. Ball up to the top again for Vardy. Vardy will run at Sanchez. Gets the ball, knocks it past his man. Oh, can't get into the box, so just gets the wrong side of it. Just recovers in time.
2 minutes at a time at Villa Park.
Yeah, Leicester played 1 minute of that already in the first. Already played 40 seconds of the second of injury time. Dele Alli with the ball on the right hand side, looking for an option. Finds one, skips past one, skips past two, falls to Song and clears. Throw to Tottenham.
Need to be careful here, boys.
5 seconds to go. That's it, half time at KP. Half time, Leicester 1, Tottenham 1. It's all started in the right direction for Leicester. Long ball over the top. Vardy got past his man, wins the penalty after it goes to VAR, and the referee goes to check the screen. Sadly, the loss of Wesley Fofana, 20 minutes into the game, really has mucked up the Leicester rhythm in some ways. Can't seem to get on the ball in the middle of the park on Pepe Mendy, just can't get involved enough. And a string of corners in the space of 10-15 minutes, and Tottenham got the equaliser, ball into the box, clipped back towards the back post and headed back, volleyed back by Sung, and there was Kane standing on the penalty spot, and the first time smashed the volley hard straight through Kasper Schmeichel, straight through his leg.
Sorry, mate, I was just going to say, Villa have got one more chance here to get a ball into the box. The last kick of the half, you would imagine. Grealish with a free kick out wide. It is half time, as Tom said, in the Leicester game, but just coming to the close of the half at Villa Park. Grealish takes it quick, goes down, and it's another free kick. Timo Werner getting booked there. Not happy. Chelsea seem very frustrated, mate. Very frustrated.
John's just put a point there for me. Someone I'd be looking at. Dennis Pratt. What's Dennis Pratt done? He offers so much.
Yes, mate, totally agree. Phil will be with us shortly. If you need to go, Tom, don't worry, pal.
15 minutes. Sorry, mate.
Villa with the last kick of the half here. They'll have another chance at the free kick from the edge of the from out wide. Grealish is going to get it in this time. He does. Back post, and it's out for a full half time. Half time in the Villa Park. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 0. Thomas Tuchel legging it into the changing room. He's going to have some words. I'm sure they'll be checking the results. Here is Phil.
Hi, chaps. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Mate.
It is swings and roundabouts. I'm going to let you two have a little break. Come back when you're ready, and we'll see you there. Well, what do you say, everybody? Get your views in, get your comments in. Please like and share the content as ever. We want your views. We want to know what you think about half time. It's not quite there for us. Villa are doing us the favour we wanted. I said before the game, I think Villa will do us a favour. We've got to win. We've just got to win, haven't we? EKG, that's Elijah, says, for a Leicester first half, decently done. Could have been worse. Let's turn up for the second half. Patrick saying, get Nacho off. I don't know what it is with Nacho. I don't know if it's having fans back in the ground, but he looks a little bit lost there. Jason saying losing Fofana has given them a boost. Their goal was coming. We had a really quite good spell for 20 minutes, didn't we? And then Spurs came right back at it. So keep getting your views in there. Raj says shame to concede before half time. Need to go for it in the set. We have got to go for it because at the moment we have got to win that table. I'm just looking at it. Obviously, Liverpool are winning. Villa are beating Chelsea. So it's there for us. It is there for us. Jono says, Hassan says, Phil, we need another centre-back because Fofana injured. John says it's 90 minutes of squeezy bum time. Carl's asking why Under's not playing. He's not been fit, mate. He's not been fit, so he's been off. I'm not sure he's the guy for us anyway at the moment. Dale says he would get Nacho or Maddison off. Do you agree with him? Imtiaz is saying, Villa are helping us out. We just need to get another goal from somewhere. We do, don't we? Let's get Jack in. Hi, Jack. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right.
It's all a bit nervous, isn't it?
Yeah, a sloppy goal to concede, to be honest. 3 players going for the same ball and left Harry Kane free in the box, and you know what he's going to do.
I mean, he took it well, Jack. Harry Kane took his goal well. It was a nice finish. Pratt for Maddison. A few people saying get Pratt on and do that. Crispy says, why doesn't Pratt start? I mean, it's so close, Jack, isn't it? At the moment, it's going to be decided. We've got to do our bit of it, though.
We need to stick to the bargain, don't we? If we want Champions League football, we need to go head to tail with Tottenham in the second half and get our win. Because Tottenham, they improved. Villa was exploiting their weaknesses last game. This game, we seem to do it. Alderweireld and Sanchez look right shaky at the back. Their defence don't even know how to deal with pressure, and Leicester needs to aim at them, and hopefully they'll make another mistake like they did in the first half and give us like another penalty or something.
I'm going to add in Reedy and Jono as well. Chaps, let's start with you, Reedy. Before kick-off, you got your head in your hands. You were worried about it. It's not probably getting any easier for you, mate.
Yeah, when I saw Villa score, I thought that was it. We were actually going to do it, but then I realised they're still ahead of us.
It's goal difference, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah, and like I say, I think we've been the better team this half, and I honestly think that we can do it. Obviously, yeah, I think Fofana was going to be hard for us now. He's gone, but like I say, I think their goal was quite sloppy as well from us. But yeah, we can do it. We've had the chances. I think Kelechi's been a bit iffy because he's always been on his own when he's got the ball and he just don't know where to go with it. But we can do it. I think it's just a matter of, like I say, just making sure we can get the deal done, and hopefully Villa keep what they're doing as well.
Yeah, I mean, Jono, I mean, as it stands, we know we're not there, so we have got to go for it in that second half.
I'd rather us full on attack and go for it and just sit at the back, try to get a counter-attack and maybe score and not get it. I'd rather Brendan said, look, this is it. Like, if you want Champions League football next season, go for it. And we've got the fans behind. We played really well. Obviously, Jamie Vardy got fouled in the penalty box, gave us a penalty. We played really well. I just want us to go at it, like, from 45 minutes, just getting at them and try and get this goal.
Yeah, Jack, I mean, keep your comments coming in and we'll get as many on screen as we can. Dale says, Dale, this is what I fear as well. It would be typical of Leicester with Villa winning and us not. It's in our hands, Dale. We're at home. We've got 8,000 Leicester fans. If we want to get Champions League, it is there. I believe I've got Reese has clicked on the link and I think he's at the King Power. I'm not sure. Let's add him in. Reese, are you all right? Reese, can you hear me, mate? I'm not sure he's getting much connection, but Reese is obviously at the game. Can't hear us, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm good.
Go on then, Reese. What's it like at the King Power?
Hello.
He's not hearing us, Jack. I don't know what it sounds, Jack. It sounds a bit quiet on my TV. I've got it turned up quite loud. The King Pad sounds, certainly that last 5-10 minutes before half time, it sounded a bit quiet. We need those fans in there to really give it some oomph, don't we?
Because Harry Kane scored.
Well, yeah.
You knew he was going to score, like I said before the game.
Yeah.
Harry Kane was always going to score this game. He always scores against Leicester. He'll need that goal to give him that confidence in the Euros. And he always scores against Leicester. I think it's 16 goals out of 15 appearances against Leicester now where he scored. But, you expected it as a Leicester fan. Harry Kane on the team sheet, you expect him to score against Leicester like always.
Atmosphere's pretty good.
I didn't hit them, innit?
The ladies just toured the pitch with the trophy. So I think the first half's been all right. I hope Little Wes is okay.
He's gone. Well, we got him on there briefly.
That was a very good lay.
Reedy, what happened with Fofana? Talk us through what's gone on.
To be honest, I ain't got a clue. When I saw him, when I looked back, he was down on the floor. I think it was obviously from a collision with someone else when he was going into the box. That's what I know of. And then he just couldn't carry on, so he had to come off. And I think indeed he's come into the centre-back role now, and then Mendy's come into the midfielder role, which I don't know. I don't think we have any more centre-backs at the moment on the subs, do we? So I think that's going to be the end.
Put Fuchs at centre back.
Well, I mean that we have got just there. We've got obviously Fuchs. We've got Wes Morgan. I do wonder. We've got two centre backs on the bench, and we're putting Ndidi there. Did it start to change there, Jono, with Ndidi missing out the midfield? Did they start to come onto us then?
Yeah, massively. Ndidi controlled midfield all game. As well as Fofana. Fofana made so many good challenges. With Ndidi in centre back, is we just don't have that impact. Mendy's quite passive. I think we should bring on bring on Morgan and just like as I said, Morgan just be there as like as an insurance and just everyone just go up. Plus I want Morgan to have his last game last game of the season, last game for Leicester. I don't care. Like even if we lose, I want him to play because he's done so much for us. But as I said, I want everyone just to go up and try to score, get us in the Champions League. That's what I want.
Yeah, it will be one of those at some point, Jack. At some point, I've moaned about this plenty of times before. At some point, we are going to have to do a plan B if we need it. All this just passing. At some point, we are going to have to put Wes Morgan on for the last 5-10 minutes. It is one of those games, surely.
Imagine a big Wes gets a big sending off, head on the corner. You know what I mean? Sends Leicester fans into jubilation, like gets the last minute winner in it to like send him off his retirement and that. But nah, maybe I can see Yuri Tillemans getting a banger because Spurs seem to give us a lot of space around the box, and I can see Yuri sticking it in the top corner past Lloris for sure. Second half.
Yeah, indeed. Luke's saying Nacho's having a bit of a shocker, but I don't rate Perez at all to step up. John O'Towers says Brendan to earn his corn now. I think that's absolutely right. Let's add Ross in quickly. Ross, can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, got some they ain't got much nails left, that's for sure. Wow, come on. 45 minutes to go. The only consultation about this is that if Aston Villa get 2 more goals, we go in there by goals scored. That's the only consultation to it. If obviously,
but Ross, it's in our hands, isn't it? We're at home. We've got 8,000 fans. We've got to do it, mate. We've got to do it.
And obviously, definitely a penalty. We know that about it. It's just absolutely guttering about Fofana. He's crying his eyes out. I don't know if you saw it down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I've got to feel. Yeah, I agree with what Geordie Jono says. Just we're gonna get Wes on. If there was ever a time for an experienced,
get him up front.
Do what you get him up front. 90th minute header. Imagine that the jubilation's been insane.
League.
But no, so like I said, Villa are doing their bit for us, so we've now got to do our bit.
The good thing with this is if we score 1 more and we are in the winning position, Chelsea have to score at least 2 to get above us. Then, so as long as if we can get 1 more goal and keep the win, Chelsea have to score 2 anyway. So that's going to be even harder.
We need to score 2, never mind 1. I think we need to get at least 2 more, Leicester. So.
I mean, I said it before the game. I didn't think Liverpool Palace would be. I thought Liverpool would win that, and they are winning. But it's close. Palace just need 1 goal, and again, it all changes again, doesn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it's all changes. I did a Twitter thing previous with a Premier League thing, and it said what score the Liverpool game's going to land up, and it says 2-1 Crystal Palace, and I posted it, so hopefully it lands up like that, and Uncle Benteke comes on and scores the winners.
Uncle Benteke.
Yeah, indeed. Listen, let's just quickly go around people. Jono, do you think we're going to do it?
Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I think Vardy will score us the goal that gets us into the Champions League.
Yeah, Reedy.
I think if we score 1 more, we'll do it. But if not, then I don't think it's going to be possible. Because I know obviously if Liverpool draw, I think that will mean that we get to it. But I don't think they will draw. So I think we have to at least score 1 more to make sure we get it. And I think we will. We just need to do that.
Ross, are we going to do it?
Yes. We're going to do it.
That's literally blind faith. He can't even look at that one, can you?
Yeah, I can't. Yes, but like I said, if Villa keeps scoring, and then we just need that 1 goal, and then we go from there. So
right. Listen, lads, it's about to kick off again. I'm going to see you all afterwards. Hopefully, we'll be in the Champions League. See you later, lads.
See you later.
Let's let them all go. Tom is coming back in. Are you ready, Tom? There we go. Tom, everybody is particularly nervous at half time. Fofana's a big miss, Tom. I want your view. I'm saying slightly that we've moved Ndidi. We've moved our best defensive midfielder, and I think that's costing us. And why not put Fuchs or Morgan on? Why have 2 centre halves on the bench if you're not going to replace them?
I just feel the only reason they hasn't put Morgan in early is because I don't think he's fit. I really don't think he's match fit, mate. And 20 minutes into a game, but they have got no other options, have they, mate? Even Fuchs hasn't played in how long? When was the last Fuchsies game? We're talking before Christmas, mate. You know, I just felt they think they went with what they thought could do it. I agree with you, mate. I think since that changed, we look weak in midfield. That's not against Mendy, but I don't think he's getting involved enough. If I was honest with you, I'm surprised Dennis Pratt hasn't come into the fray today.
Well, yeah. Again, Locks, are you ready to come back in? We're going to be all right in the second half because Locks, I think, has changed his shirt, haven't you, Locks?
Yeah, mate. I mean, it didn't work on Tuesday, but I've got a feeling today.
It's gonna right. I'm gonna hand over to you guys. Let's see. Maybe Brendan will change it, and maybe that's his plan to bring Fuchs or Morgan on for the last 30 minutes and switch it round. But we've got to win it. It's in our hands. I'll see you at the end, lads.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Let's just switch around. There we go. Right.
Well, 45 minutes, boys. 45 minutes to go and get Champions League football. It's the game. It's in your hands. Leave everything out there. Leave nothing, no regrets. Leave nothing that you think, oh, I wish I'd do something different now, because that'll be too late. Go out there, give it your all, and if you do that, Leicester fans everywhere in England, around the world, will respect you. Let's go out there, boys. 45 minutes. Let's get the job done. Vardy slides in. That's what you want to see. 15 seconds into the second half. Ball played long. Sancho takes a touch. Vardy comes flying over, smashes the ball, smashes Sancho's.
Well, mate, I mean, every Leicester, Liverpool, and Chelsea, they'll all know the scores now, mate. They'll all know the scores after half time. So,
but like
I mean, what's the head of the players, mate? The Leicester players.
The head of the players be thinking, well, boys, we went in front. We were playing all right. We've had a setback by losing Fofana, but come on. We can do this. Let's just compose ourselves. Ball whipped towards the back post. Harry Kane coming in, way by Sancho, smash cleared by Tielemans. It's only upwards, not far out. Tottenham still have the ball. You know, and they'll like you said, they'll be going. Villa are losing. Villa are beating at Chelsea. Chelsea are losing. You know, let's go out there the second half and do something. Really do something. Let's finish this game off. And as long as we come back in, if we've won. If things don't go our way, at least we've done our part today. And that's all Rodgers would have said to him, I'm sure. And Rodgers won't care about the other scores now. At least he's going to be saying, boys, look, they are losing, but you've got to do your thing. Madison, find Vardy. Vardy needs a runner, though. He's not got one. Back to Madison. Turns one, turns two, turns Dele. Vardy's made the run here. Vardy's been chipped in. Into the box he goes. It just pulls away. It goes to the left-hand side. Just couldn't get it out of his feet. Wasn't a poor touch. It was a chip ball over the top. As it bounced, it just bounced a bit further than he wanted to. Tielemans round the corners, find Madison again. Madison just finds Luke Thomas down the left-hand side. Can't keep it in. Good idea, just not under too much on the ball. Well played, Luke Thomas, for making the run.
Chelsea made a substitution here. Mendy, the goalkeeper's off, and Kepa is on. I think Mendy got injured in the goal, mate. He collided with the post, I think, and he's off.
They've got to think about Champions League a week on Saturday, haven't they now? So,
yes, mate, that's it.
That's all they'll be thinking about. Week Saturday.
How are Spurs looking, mate? Are they looking up for it in the second half? Or I know we're only a couple of minutes in, but
score update: Arsenal 1, Brighton 0. By the way, Pepe scored. Yeah, I mean Tottenham. Someone put up there. Tottenham look up for it. They do look up for it. You know, I mean, where are they in the table? As it stands, they've just dropped to 8th, behind Arsenal. All gone to wide. Luke Thomas, though, he's coming in. Chip towards the back post. All Brighton is there. Takes a touch. He swings one in low and hard. It'll fly off the boot of the Tottenham, go out for a corner kick, 2-minute play.
A slip from Tielemans there as well, mate. I mean, I think they've watered the pitch a bit too much today, mate. The Leicester, you see Leicester fans there giving it, you know.
They're getting going. They're getting going, but they've got to do it. I say Wembley last week was a cauldron of atmosphere from the Leicester and literally a cauldron.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear very much of the Chelsea fans during the whole game. They were sitting down very quietly where Leicester fans didn't sit. Tielemans whips one towards the back post too long. Sancho will keep this one in though. Well played, Sancho. Oh, it does a Cruyff turn. Goes over his man. Takes a little step over. Another step over, goes towards the corner flag and wins a corner kick. Well played, Sancho there. Could have gone silly. No, I'll take a touch, a couple of step overs, a couple of Cruyffs, and I'll just win a corner. Keep the momentum that end. Was it corner? Has it gone for a throw? Gone for a throw. Sorry, he won a throw. I thought it was corner. Luke Thomas gets the ball, goes towards the corner flag. He'll win another throw. Just deflects up just before the corner flag again.
Chelsea look up for this, mate.
Oh, mate, Tuchel will be panicking, mate. Tuchel will be thinking Leicester are 1-1 here. You know, a goal, just one goal. You know, at the moment, Chelsea got to find 2 goals. That's what makes it more worse for them. They've got to find a draw's not good enough. If Leicester win, a draw's not good enough. If corner kick, Maddison to take this one. No, he's not. Tielemans then comes over and tells him to get away from the ball.
Good.
It comes back for the short corner. Takes it short to Maddison. There's a play. Back to Tielemans. Tielemans goes centre. Finds little Pepe. Pepe shoots! Oh! Laurie saves. I got excited then. Little Mendes shot for 40
Got some
yards.
power on it.
Got some power and heading towards the corner, the top corner. Well played, Mendes steps away from his man and goes simple, goes backwards. Little routine from Leicester that was. Tielemans comes over, tells Maddison to get nowhere near it. Ball chip down the line, looking for Nacho. Can't get it. He's not on his. It's on his back foot. Leicester come out. Second half looked a lot more brighter in this period, but we also know Leicester are a better second half team. Attacking the cop, remember the famous cop. Thomas has to get that right. Steps in. If he doesn't get it right, Vardy in behind again. Vardy goes down. Referee gives a penalty to Leicester. Penalty kick to Leicester. Oh no, he's not happy here. No, Vardy does him. All ends up, goes round the back of him. So Thomas plays the ball to Maddison. Maddison steps in, plays the ball. Vardy does him. Sancho pulls his arm, pulls him around. Jesus Christ. He spun him around more quicker than a Ferris wheel trying to go round there.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not convinced by that, mate. Vardy grabs him. Yeah, mate. That's not going to be given.
VR's going to have a look at this one,
mate. For me, personally, it's not a penalty.
You've got to remember, if he's checking possible foul. As long as he's onside, mate. No, it's given. No, he's giving this. Given penalty to Leicester.
Really?
Vardy to take the second one now.
I'm surprised. I
don't care.
Well, no, neither do I.
I'll be honest, mate. If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be very, very upset by that to be given, and then for the VAR not to overrule it. But VAR will only overrule a decision. Vardy steps up, takes his little run up, and scores 2-1 to Leicester. Jamie Vardy tucks it in the bottom corner. Oh, Leicester now move back up to fourth back up to fourth. Oh, I can't cope with this.
No, I can't do this, bro. I can't do this, man. I can't. Let me switch over. Let me switch over to Villa, mate.
Vardy takes a run up and he puts it into the side netting, right footed to the left hand side of the goalkeeper, plants it into the side netting. Vardy with his second. Vardy, who's passed it, a second goal, and don't care, they're both from the penalty spot. He's won both penalties today. He looks sharp as anything. 2-1 to Leicester. 52 minutes playing. It's Leicester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Vardy's 150 senior goal.
And Villa very close to a second goal as well, must I add. Very close.
Back up. 69 points. Chelsea on 57. All down the line. Sadju comes in. Wins the tackle. Throw to Tottenham on in line with the 6-yard box. Do.
Mate, my heart is pumping here.
Mate,
Grealish. Jack Grealish in for Villa. Traore again. Penalty ref, surely. He's given a penalty to Villa. Aston Villa.
Hold on. Ball to the back post for Tottenham. Ball curls up. Leicester get the shape back. And it'll go out for a goal kick to... Goal kick is he given? Ooh, yep. I think he's giving he's giving a corner to Tottenham, mate.
Thanks,
Penalty
fee
to
for the
Villa.
$4.99.
Sorry, mate. We're both going because it was going mental.
It's debatable penalty, to be fair, but Traore again. Yeah, I think that's a penalty. Brian says, Man United fan checking in, rooting for you Foxes. Cheers,
Corner
Brian,
kick.
mate.
Song to whip it in towards the back post. Headed away by Sanya, big header. Full to the area. Højbjerg takes a touch, gives it to Doherty. Doherty wicks it in. Sideshoe smashed it straight to Nacho. Nacho take a touch. Does take a touch. Goes backwards sensibly there. Well played, Nach. Sideshoe then clips it up the line looking for Nacho and clips it straight out of play.
It is going to be given. The penalty's given here. El Ghazi for Villa will step up to the spot here. This would be massive if Villa can convert this penalty. Anwar El Ghazi
See the body man.
steps up.
Down the right hand side. Tottenham come. Sideshoe steps in again. Sorry, mate.
It's all right, mate. No, you take over if it's the Leicester game. This penalty's taking ages. They're giving El Ghazi a lot of time to think it. Here he is. He steps up. He shoots, and it's a goal. 2-0 to Aston Villa against Chelsea at Villa Park.
Crowds go mental in the King Power as well, mate. They've heard the news already. They're hearing the news that it's 2-0 to Aston Villa. The crowd are getting this. High fee to Tom Minimi. He's here, B. Ball up the line, looking for Vardy. He'll win the ball back. He'll win a throw-in. Well played, Vardy. Crowd now really are getting up for it at the KP. They know how much this means.
Yes,
and
mate,
I'm just about to see the replay. Grealish into the box. Pulls it back. Oh, dear. I thought Vardy's was debatable. That looks even worse. But we'll take it. Tottenham in on goal there. Harry Kane, left-footed. Shoots. They've gone off the screen. What happened? Oh, it's gone over the crossbar. Sorry, mate. They were showing the other game. And then, literally, as Harry Kane went to shoot, they decided to take both games off. Tillemans
Come on, man.
Tillemans with an awful pass. Only can find Song into Kane. Kane shoots and it goes high, wide, and over the crossbar. But Leicester got lucky there. It was a pull by Tillemans. Pull by Tillemans.
Come on, Leicester. You can't be doing stuff like that. You can't be doing stuff like that.
I had some in the ball.
Leicester give the ball away. But just like when the goal scored, they're starting to get sloppy in and around the area.
It's ridiculous. Come on, lads.
Switch on, boys. 56 gone. Still got 25 minutes this game left. Long way to go. Leicester playing Nacho wins the ball. That's got to be the first yellow card of the game, and it will be the first yellow card.
Who's that for, mate?
Who's giving it to? Bajan, who we were looking at signing.
Yes, I know we're 2-1 up, mate. Kane signing for Tigers with that 3 points.
3 points. Needed him Friday night. Man City 3-0 up now. Phil Foden. Well, let's just put it this way. The goal difference now, though, mate, it's just slipping in the right direction. Because if Villa would score another goal, edge of the area, Nacho shoots! Oh, he saved it, Lloris, straight at him. If Villa would score a third, and even if Tottenham were to score, Leicester would still be in that space with a draw.
We need one more goal here, mate. We need one more goal in.
The goal difference and the head-to-head, Leicester better on head-to-head over Chelsea over the 2 games because we'd scored 2-0 and we lost to 2-1. Ball into box, Casper comes out and claims it. Free kick.
It's a bit end-to-end though, isn't it, mate? End-to-end here at the King Power.
Oh, Nacho could have sealed it there for me, mate. He should have got it probably in goal for me from where he was standing.
Yeah, mate, I think you go 2 up against Tottenham, mate, and I think they might fall apart if we get one more goal. Come on, lads.
The crowd are now clapping. They are cheering at the KP. They are trying to force this team over the line. The Leicester fans are really starting to get behind them. Stand up, cheer, sing. I don't care. Whatever you do, make some noise at the King Power. Really back this team behind now. It's going to be a long 30. Well, we got 32 minutes to go. Leicester get the ball back. Albrighton clips one up the line, and it will go for a thrown off Højbjerg, who slices it wide. Let's go to a picture of top, who's probably more nervous than we all are at the moment. Someone just put it here. Where's it gone? There we go. If Villa score again, we can draw, but don't think we want to. No, I completely agree with you on that. Yeah, Villa would score another.
We're level on goal difference, though, aren't we? If Villa score one more.
No. It's 21 goals each at the moment.
Right. Okay.
So if we would only draw now, then that'd be enough, I think. Edge of the area, Albrighton into the box, clips it across the goal. Oh, Lloris saves. Lloris. Long ball. Thomas steps in again and wins it back. Doherty comes forward, who's probably not had a great first season like he would have done after leaving Wolverhampton Wanderers, who looked to me a very good, established right wing back. Tottenham come again. Oh, man, they step in and win. Take the ball command, not step in and then lose it. Maddison steps away, though. Thank God for that. Wilfried Diddy steps in, wins the ball, gives it back to Cassagna. Arsenal 2-0 up. Nicolas Pepe again with a second. And as it stands, Tottenham will be going finishing behind Arsenal. Mendy steps in, wins the ball back, goes up in the air. Oh, tries to win it again, but Mendy can't. Tottenham get a break forward. Down the right they come. Leicester got to work now. Doherty whips one in. And Diddy clears. Only to find the edge of Ali halfway in the Leicester half. Dele
I'll
Alli
be one
steps
set,
forward.
mate.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Sanchez steps in, wins the ball back. Looks for Vardy, finds Nacho. Nacho skips past his man. Play Vardy in! Oh, he's offside now. He's gone. It was two. The ball needed to come 30 seconds earlier. Vardy made the run. Good play between the two. Sorry about that, guys. Locks has dropped out for 30 seconds. Tottenham still have the ball. Ball up the line. Runs out of play. Well played, Luke Thomas. Just holds his man off. Someone just puts under maybe. I don't think he's on the bench, mate. He's not in on the bench today. We need Villa to win by 3 to get top 4. To drop by 3 to get top 4. On will come the first change for Leicester after 61 minutes. James Maddison will depart. That's the end of the season for James Maddison. What has been a mixture of highs and lows for me. He's had some the first half of the season before he got his injury. He was absolutely sensational. Then obviously he came back and we had COVID gate. What probably didn't sit well with the fans, but he's getting a good round of applause. And I think since his injury, we've not seen the same. And on comes Ricardo Pereira. So I think this will just change the shape a little bit for Leicester.
Chelsea have just scored through Timo Werner. However, it's another offside goal for Timo Werner.
He loves an offside. He's like, I'm going to start calling him the DJ Campbell of Chelsea.
Oh, hold on, mate. It's close. He wasn't the one offside. It was Azpilicueta offside.
But is he interfering with play?
We'll just have a look. I think they might have to draw some lines on this, mate.
Can you get your ruler out, mate, and put it on the screen?
They're checking it. He's off. Yeah, he's well off.
There we go.
Oh.
The DJ Campbell of Tottenham has had another goal ruled offside. We love DJ Campbell at Leicester. He was never onside. He didn't know what the offside rule was. Free kick to Leicester. 35, 40 yards out. Tielemans stands over this one. Wall of Harry Kane and Dele Alli. Separated. Now gone back together, linking arms. Tielemans steps up and chips one towards the back post. Headed away by Doherty. Falls to Thomas on the edge of the area. Vardy steps in and nicks it. So it looks like, I'm trying to work out how Leicester set up here because obviously Ricardo's come on to the right wing. So it looks like Leicester have gone to 4 at the back to me.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Ball breaks. Well played, Casper reads it out quickly. I think Leicester have gone to 4 at the back. I think they've gone to Luke Thomas of wing back. Luke Thomas is your left back. Cassagna is the right back. Ricardo's sitting in front of him with Pepe, Mendy, Tielemans and Albrighton. Nacho and Vardy up front. And that's what we look like we've gone. We've gone to 4-4-2, I think. I think we're trying to stop and play through the middle so easily. Tielemans gets the ball. finds Albrighton. He'll take a touch and we know what's going on here. Outside the boot, down the line. Vardy will chase us, picks it up. 1-on-1 now is Sanchez and wins a corner kick. Yeah, Leicester's gone 4-4-2 by the looks of it to try and stop the space in the middle of the park and the stop going down the wing so easily. Yeah, someone just put it. If Chelsea to lose by 3, a draw for us will do.
Is anyone else needing a defibrillator right now? Because I'm very close to it. I'm very close to it. I can't see Chelsea scoring 3 goals, mate. So it's all on Leicester here. It is all on Leicester.
Leicester play 64. Corner to come in by Tielemans. Tielemans holds an hand up, whips it in towards the front post, headed away by Tottenham. Comes to the edge of the area. Little Mendy takes a lovely touch, brings it out the sky, plays it wide to Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas goes past his man, plays it to Tielemans. Tielemans gets rattled on the ankle. The referee's not giving anything. Thomas wins the ball back. Again, Albrighton goes down. The referee's letting the game flow today. I'll give him his due. Harry Kane then wins the ball. And Ricardo steps in and wins a throw. Tottenham throw. Harry Kane. 2 of them tag team on Harry Kane then. Ricardo does a little twist over his man. Nacho steps in. Bodies are flying here now at Leicester game. They're all trying to win the ball. I can guarantee you now that the Tottenham players know that they are lower in the league than Arsenal. They will not be happy, mate. Harry Kane will not be happy to finish the season lower than Arsenal after the season apparently Arsenal's had. Leicester play the 1-2, lose the 1-2 round the corner. Sanchez steps in there and wins it back. Mendy to Tielemans. Leicester look a bit more settled now going to this 4-4-2. Stretching Tottenham. Down the line they come. Vardy, edge to the edge of the area. Skips past his man onto his left foot. Wins another corner kick. There we go. Easy peasy, boys. Switch the formation and Tottenham don't see how to cope with Vardy's pace today. 25 minutes to go, mate. 25 long minutes to go, Rob.
Liverpool going to VAR here. I don't know what for.
Corner kick to Leicester. Tielemans to whip this one in again in front of the family, in front of the cop end.
Drop ball.
Whipped in. That post all the way out. Poor corner from Tielemans this time round. And Saji tells him, made the run. Tottenham make the change. We'll bring on Lucas Moura and the Welsh Ronaldo.
Is he on? Is Gareth Bale on? I thought I didn't see him on the bench.
Yeah, he's on the bench, mate. He's come on.
Oh, brilliant.
Chris Powell, the ex-Leicester man, is on the Tottenham bench as well. Off will come Bourgoin, will come off for them. And off come will Dele Alli. Dele's come off. So on is Lucas Moura and Gareth Bale with 25 minutes to go.
Yeah, mate, I'm with you, mate. I'm shaking. My leg is shaking. You can't see it, but my leg is shaking, mate.
Absolutely buzzing.
No, I'm not buzzing. I'm not buzzing yet, mate. We know what Tottenham are capable of, mate. We know what Tottenham are capable of.
Of course we are, and I think that's why they've changed it. They've seen what we've done and thought we've got to try and get Bale in, on the right hand side to cut in. They have not changed their formation. They look like they're sticking to a back 3.
Guys, remember, if you can, please. I know it's not the most important thing right now, but give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Much appreciated. Get us to that 7K.
Has to go for the pull, close it down forward. There goes the run up. This is what Tottenham are going to try to do now. Get players to run over each other, get the overlaps. And Leicester just told if Leicester are playing a solid 4-4-2, mate. Simple as that. Ooh, away Ndidi. Well played. Poor header by Sanchez. You got Ndidi in the right mess there. Ndidi gets the ball on the right hand side of the defence. Drifts forward. Plays a long ball forward. Looking for Nacho. Poor pass though, straight into Tottenham.
No, Layla. If Chelsea win the Champions League, it doesn't change anything. You need the Champions League. What's happening, mate?
Kane had the ball on the edge, then just gone backwards. Come on.
If we all thought that the last 25 minutes at Wembley last week were nerve-wracking, guys. This is even worse, in my opinion, because of what we're needing. You know, we need. I mean, Villa looking good at the minute. Villa are putting up a good defence here, to be fair to them.
Wilt steps past Leicester, win the ball. Tielemans steps in, plays it off his belly. And Albrighton goes back inside. Poor pass by Albrighton, gives the ball away. First time I said that in a long time. Lucas Moore, I'll play Tielemans, steps in, wins the ball back. Well played. Oh, Sanju, don't get risky, boys. Just because you're winning, take your time. Thomas goes the right idea, goes along. Looking for Nacho, can't find it. So, Sancho said slips over and he'll go out for a Leicester throw. 20 minutes to go. Yes, mate. Last week was a long 20 minutes. I will say that to you now. In the ground, especially watching that time tick. Thomas down the line, skips past his man, plays the ball off Doherty and wins another throw. And the fans start up the clappers, stand up and cheer. And you've still got people play. I'm sorry, mate, but it does matter. You've got still people there playing on the phone. Yeah. I didn't see a single person on the phone last week at Wembley. What? Get off your phone and support the team. They need you. Tielemans, good lad, flies in, wins a throw to Tottenham. It's got sloppy there, but Tielemans went mucking around. He was going through his man. Good to see.
Yeah, we win. It doesn't matter. So because Man United are in the top 4, it doesn't matter. It would have only. It would. Oh, what a save from Martinez, mate, to keep Chelsea.
Pepe wins the ball back. Good lad. Because if he hasn't wins it back there, Tottenham getting the overlap down that left-hand side. Sanya skips past his man, loses the ball. Pepe Mendy steps in, loses the ball again, but Tottenham have a throw. Tottenham up for this. Don't care what anyone says. Tottenham are up for this.
Yeah, mate, that's what's worrying me. One more goal, mate, is crucial.
Like I said from the start, mate, Tottenham are on, especially now. They are not going to run out there. I can guarantee you, Ryan Mason, who's a Tottenham legend at their club, and a Tottenham fan, would have gone on there and said to Bale or Moira, get the boys out there, knowing that Arsenal are winning, and if we lose, we're going to finish behind Arsenal. Ball played up the line, looking for Bale. Sarju comes over cover, runs straight out for a goal kick. Bale puts his hands up. We won't say what we think of the Welshman. He scored against us, sorry. And then Sturridge broke their hearts. But you did get further in the competition that season, so we got knocked out by a supermarket. Oh, and did he place the ball straight out of play? Oh, Wilf. Come on, boys. Simple passes, you've got to make them. Ball breaks into the area. Oh, he falls over and he's looking for a pen. He's not getting a penalty there. Leicester win the ball back. Go back. Just clear it. Clear the ball. Playing around in the right back position. Loses the ball now, Leicester have. Edge of the area. Silly play there by Leicester. And did he get the ball back? Not there, boys. I'm sorry. It's not middle of the season. Vardy flicks it on to Nacho. He's got one-on-one with his man. Got 2-3 players back. Finds Albrighton on this right. Saw him make a lap, boys. Make the run. Vardy's free. Vardy's free. Oh, he can't find it. Still Albrighton. Skips past his man again. Goes down too easy. He's not going to free kick there. Leicester all out of position now. Tottenham get the right ball on. Oh, and they take their time. Leicester get time to get back there. Paul Albrighton. Excuse my voice. It's awful after being ill. It's really husky.
Chilwell has scored for Chelsea. Aston Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Chilwell at the back post.
Ball play wide. Finds Albrighton in the Leicester half. He's looking for a man. Let's just slow it down. Slow it down, boys. Plenty of time. They've still got to score 2 more goals. Chelsea have in this game, in that game at Villa Park, to get in front. We've got the lead here, boys. Just take your time. Someone just put we need another 2 goals now. Well, it makes no difference. If we win and they lose, it doesn't make any difference. So, but even if they draw and we win, it's still ours. So, come on, forget what they're doing. Like I said, goals to me wasn't ever going to be about the goals for this. It was about getting the 3 points and hoping that you get a result. Mendy steps in, finds, and I can't find Nacho. There's a ball around the corner, but Nacho was on his heels. Ball flicked over the top. Song in behind. Looks up. tries to find someone. Sionchu smashed it over the crossbar. Well played, Sionchu there. If he gets that wrong and that's going in the back of the net. He has to get it right. Ball played over the top. Sanya gets the wrong side. Son plays it in, and Sanya there with an absolute beautiful clearance to get it up and over the crossbar.
Oh. Chelsea are right, Villa here, mate. Big time.
Of course they are, mate. You know, of course they are. Well, they got like 20 minutes in their game.
Yes, mate.
So they're behind. How long have they played, mate? Headed away. Corner was poor.
71 minutes at Villa Park.
Son gets the ball back. Whips it towards the back post. Headed away by Cassagna. Comes to the left-hand side. Oh, Mendy. Mendy, that's silly there, kid. Doherty skips past him. Mendy just, sort of throws his elbow into his legs and takes him out. Silly by Mendy. Got to be switched on, boys.
A lot of mistakes at the minute, mate. Too many mistakes.
4-0 Man City. Sergio Aguero with the final goal of his Manchester City career by the looks of it. What a way to correct. Let's just, I ain't going to sit here like I do. What a player that man is. What a player. Free kick to Tottenham. Just 2 yards deeper than the 18-yard line. Song to whip this one towards Casper. Song to whip this one in. Whipped in, headed away by Sionchu. What a big header. What a big header by Sionchu there. Kane is literally pressuring him there. And he is pressuring him.
As it stands, Fee with fourth. Is that right?
What now? Fourth. We can't catch Liverpool. We'll finish on the same points, but goal difference is too much. Song whips another corner in. Flapped it, goal. Goal to Tottenham. Oh, no. Referee out, goal Tottenham, 2-2.
There we go.
Casper wants a free kick. He's flapped it, completely missed the ball, and he's gone into the empty net. And the Casper's asking how it's not a foul. So that's not a foul, Casper. It's not a foul. Casper just runs into Sanchez. Referee will VR going to chase.
It's never a foul. It's a goal.
No, it's an own goal off Casper.
Liverpool 2-0, by the way.
Oh, boys. And as it stands, Leicester will drop out of the Champions League spot. Simple as that on goal difference. They'll be level on points with Chelsea, but they'll be on goal difference behind. I think it will be now. Oh. Yeah, goal difference. Chelsea on 22, plus 22 is on plus 20. I'll go down as a Casper Schmeichel own goal. Oh, my fella's just kicked me off the Leicester game. Brilliant.
They were at it, weren't they, mate? They were on us.
Oh, mate, like we said, they were getting better. Tottenham had come back into it like in the first half, you know, where we scored and then we dropped off and we're doing it again. Tottenham picked the ball up edge of the area. Harry Winks plays it to Bale. Plays in Song. Song it to the edge of the area. Shoots. Saved by Casper Schmeichel with his feet.
Look at this now, mate. They're
all over us, mate. All over us, Tottenham. Ball whip to the back post. Get lucky there. Kane missed the ball. And throw to Leicester. Oh, back to reality. Cover it completely.
Yeah. Spot on.
Boys. I can't moan at the ref either because it's not a foul on Casper. I'm sorry, Casper, you've looked for it.
Are you back on the game now, mate? Yeah.
Yeah, back on, mate. No, back on. Long ball, Pepe can't win it.
I mean, what do we do, mate? We've got one substitution left.
Well, Leicester about to make a sub by the looks of it. I can't see what it is. Edge of the area, Song goes past Ricardo. Fires Ruggy on. Goes back to Song. Comes inside to Winks. Winks will go to Doherty onto this right hand side. Albrighton comes to close down. Tottenham happy now.
Yeah. All over us.
And here comes the change.
Is that Jose Perez?
Okay. Yeah, Perez on. Just show the Chilwell goal. Yeah, definitely no goal. Someone should put a goal, Casper, yes. He's punched it straight into his own net. Marco Brighton's gone off. That's who's gone off. There's no speed. I'm unlocked, so I just can't see it at the moment.
What?
I can't see it at the moment.
You can't see me?
No, my screen's decided to install the latest software. Brilliant. Just what I wanted.
Chelsea with another free kick here.
There we go. Corner kick goal kick. Oh, do we still need to get Champions League draw? Doesn't
5-0, mate, Man City. Another Aguero goal.
Leeds United 3, West Brom 0. Patrick Bamford, I'll do my dream team some points. Yeah, like I say, the Chelsea need to concede 2 goals now to get knocked out the top 4. The way it stands, a draw is not good enough. Like I say, those 4 goals against Newcastle the other week, how crucial is that game now looking? You know, if you only got a point against them, we'd be above Chelsea. Leicester play on. We'll still keep going. 10 minutes to go in this game. Ball back to Ricardo. And Ricardo gives the ball away again. He does not look fit, this kid. Lloris playing around. Oh, he nearly loses it to Nacho in the box. They get way lucky. Now Tottenham pass the way out. And Tottenham will come. Well played in the Diddy. Wins the ball back. Takes that Harry Kane for fun, by the way. But it makes it more fun. Tielemans heads the area. Finds Ricardo. Oh, and then lose it. Poor ball by Tielemans, by the way. It's an awful ball to Ricardo. Hospital pass. Ball comes inside, finds Lucas Moura. He goes wide to the right, finds Doherty. Ball at the line. Bale down to the right-hand corner. Stands up Sancho. Skips past him for fun. Whips it across the box. Harry Kane. Edge of the area. Flicks it up towards Moira. Pushing the back by Moira there. Seriously, referee. No? Was he giving a corner kick? I thought it was a foul there. Obviously not. Oh, no. No.
What? Penalty?
I don't know if he's going to go handball for this. Pepe Mendy falls down in the box. Oh, no, he's come off his chest. It's not a penalty. There's no way he's giving a penalty for that. Just the way it looked, the way he fell, that was like his arm was out in front of him. So obviously it looked like it hit a ricochet. Corner kick taken away now, so not going to give him. Headed out, edge of the area. Shoots, blocked. Nacho wins the ball back. Nacho, play it. Play it, Nacho. 3-2. Referee. He's taking him down. He's only going to get a yellow card here, but Leicester away. If Nacho had played the ball, Leicester are 2-on-1 at the back and through on goal. Oh, Harry Wilkes, what a great dirty tackle that is, because if Nacho's got literally a second earlier and plays it, now Leicester are 3-on-1 going towards goal. Oh, it would have been like Forest away.
Oh, mate, yeah, I've just seen it, mate. That's got a goal written all over it, hasn't it?
And that's, for me, why is that not a red card offence? That's more than a yellow card offence. That is deliberate when you've denied a goal-scoring opportunity for me there, because Nacho is setting Vardy.
Oh, I was giving the ball away.
Handball, referee, free kick Leicester. 83 played.
Oh, 80 minutes played at Villa Park.
Leicester got line, finds Perez after a flick from Thomas. Perez goes inside his man. Go wide, Ricardo's on. Plays it inside to Nacho. Nacho turns. He's got no one on now. He has Luke Thomas down the left-hand side. Goes back to Nacho. Nacho, take a touch. Does take the touch. Goes inside. Mendy. Back to Nacho. Hits it, Nacho. He does, and it goes over the crossbar. All those shots you've kept on target and flew in. Come on, Natch. We need a goal. 3-on-1. That's what annoys me, mate. That's where the rule of football is frustrating. He's 3-on-1. He's through on goal. How is that not denying a goal scoring opportunity? I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. That is more cynical than most people do in a game. I understand that cynical tackles happen. Oh, Tottenham get lucky now. Oh, Tottenham player goes down. Tillemans Højbjerg goes down for fun. He looks for it and gets it. Just don't get it. It's like you say, it's more than a yellow card for me there. I'm sorry. As it stands, yeah, Leicester. Come on. Tillemans knows. Rodgers is sitting there. Morgan knows. 2-2 is not good enough to get Champions League as it stands. Just frustrating, mate, because like you say, that for me there should have been a red card for me. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care where he's on the pitch. If you've just stopped a 3-on-1 happening, ball at the pitch, looking for Nacho, will run out of play. Oh, come on, boys. Ball goes back. Hugh Lloris has it. Takes a touch. Let Tottenham play out from the back now. Leicester just got to be careful. I know we've got to go for the goal, but there goes the run down the line. Cansania steps in, wins it, finds Ricardo into Nacho, into Vardy's feet, but he's on the right-hand side of the box. He's got no one. He applies it to Ricardo, pulls it back. Oh, he can't pull it back enough. The edge of the area was Nacho standing there, and Tottenham will come forward now, and it is end-to-end. Here comes Bale. Cuts inside one, cuts inside two, looks for a reverse pass. Songa to the box. Harry Kane coming in. Kane round his man. Sends it wide by Schmeichel. Pulls it back. Bale. There's the goal. 3-2 to Tottenham, and Leicester City Champions League campaign is all but over for me now.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Something's gone off here. Casper is not happy about something. VAR checking something. He's handled it. He's handled this in the box. Yes, that will not be given. He will not give this as a goal. The ball flicks up off Sancho's foot onto Harry Kane's leg.
It's been given, mate. It's been given. It's been given.
What, the goal?
Yeah, they've given the goal. I think they've given it, haven't they?
No, they're checking a possible handball still. It's on my screen, unless you're in front, mate.
It's like with Perez, mate, because it's not immediate. I think they're not going to give it.
But that's in the build. For me, the ball's come back off him. Yeah, goal given.
There we go. And unfortunately,
that's the end of it for us, boys. Sadly, I can't see where we're going to find 2 goals.
No.
But once again, nobody knows the VAR or the handball rule for me. I'm sorry if that's not an advantage that is flicked off and hit Kane on the hand, and Kane has then assisted with the goal from it. Kane's in behind here. Kane's through on goal. Can't get past away from him, did he? And then the flag goes up. No, it doesn't go up. Oh, boys.
It may. Well, 2 minutes of normal time to play, and Leicester have really, really thrown this away.
Had the chances. Nacho had a great chance at 2-1 to put this game to bed and shot straight at Hugo Lloris. Well. Ball goes off Nacho straight out of play.
I really thought 2 goals against Tottenham Hotspur would be enough, mate. I really did.
I don't know what to say, mate. I thought...
Johnny says here, I wish it was handball, but we got Perez in the cup final. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, mate.
I completely agree with you, mate, but the rule just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? There's no corner kick to Leicester, 89 minutes played.
West Ham 3-0 up. It won't even matter to Tottenham, this result.
2-0 Newcastle, Fabian Schär. Pat Casper's come up now for the corner kick.
You're not Allison, mate. You're not Allison.
Ball to back, nowhere near him. Sancho gets the ball, tries to run at his man, goes down, doesn't win a foul, but he goes past his man. He's got no option there, boys, and then loses it. Song comes
Schmeichel's
over.
still up. Why is Schmeichel still up? What do you mean? What's Perez done in this game? Come on.
Goal, ref, no. Oh, he's on the line. Hold on. Offside. Giving offside. He's giving offside, mate, don't worry. Was it pick on Perez Day again? Brilliant.
What's he been on bloody 10 minutes?
Yeah, Nacho was offside.
But this is true, Tom. Mike says Leicester to blame. Yeah, it is.
I said it before. This ain't just to do with the last bit. It's to do with the 9 home leagues defeats this season. That's cost us. I said to go back to the games recent. If you've beat Newcastle, we'd already had the points on the board, and the game would have been over. We wouldn't even have to come into today looking for results. We would have had 69 points, and nearly Hose had got in that Champions League spot.
So I'll tell you now, mate. Villa aren't conceding, so it would have been Champions League
if we'd won.
Yeah.
It's disappointing because we got ourselves in a great position and just can't defend. I'm sorry again, like you say. Losing Wes was massive in this game, and I don't think we got the substitution right. But bringing on Mendy, I really felt Dennis Pratt is probably more suited to this game. There goes the flag again. Vardy's offside. As the clock ticks over.
Red card for Chelsea. Cesar Azpilicueta.
5 minutes of injury time left to have played 2.
You know what, mate? If it was 2-2 at this stage, you're thinking, well, God, anything can happen in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, of course, mate. Not like this.
How the tides can turn, though, eh? 3 times in this game.
Dear.
Joe Rodon coming on for Tottenham at centre back, just bringing on another defender, Min-Son off.
Casper was awful. He's made one poor decision, mate. I'm not going to sit here and blame. He's awful. He won us the FA Cup as well, mate. Remember that.
Yep.
This ain't just one game. Let's not just put us down to defeat today. This is defeat to 9 home defeats. We've lost 9 times. One of those games a win or a couple of draws, and we're in the Champions League. So you can say what you want about today. Yes, ball goes up line, played into Ndidi. There you go. And Ndidi's now playing as a striker. We've had a great season. I'm just disappointed the way with the outcome today because.
Do you agree with this, mate? You think Fana's made this much harder?
Again, of course it has. You're chopping and changing that centre half partnership again, you know. Put us out of the misery, ref, now, please. Just want to go inside.
Sorry, guys, if we're a bit quiet towards the end. You know, I'm sure you can all imagine why. If City win UCL, do we? No, we don't get no. It is Europa League for Leicester City next season, unfortunately. Someone put, and I know we all want Champions League football, but we got a better chance of winning Europa League next season.
I just hope we go for this time. Now we've won the FA Cup, I hope we go for the UEFA Cup.
Yes.
So UEFA Cup will show me age here.
You can call the full-time whistle, mate, when you're ready.
Long ball up. As the time clicks over to Bale, picks the ball up edge of the area. He'll let Kane in here. No, he won't. He'll run at goal. He'll finish this off. And there's off the post and then back in. And that's 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah, Gareth Bale with his departing goal as he heads back to Real Madrid to play back on his golf course. Long ball over the top. Tillemans at the back, obviously. Sancho plays it into Tillemans. It's comical. Bale just runs past 3 players. Plays it off the post, falls straight to Bale again, who just tucks it in. That's game over.
Full time. Leicester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 4. Well, look, okay. What can we do, mate? It's a shocking end to the season, Tom. It's been a roller coaster all year. It's
been enjoyable doing the watch-alongs with you, mate. Honestly, mate, it's been absolutely brilliant doing these with you. And just sadly, we couldn't get over the line again. And that's the thing that's hurt more. It's once again, I think the Man U game last year, we all knew that we were in a bad place. This time, I felt we'd do it today. And say to be 2-1 up not long ago. It doesn't seem that long ago. And with Chelsea losing, just felt like we would have done it. But
there's a full-time whistle, yeah?
Yeah, full-time's gone. Full-time whistle gone, yeah. Brendan Rodgers shakes hand of Ryan Mason. And
well, there we go. As Tom was saying there, full-time, Leicester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 4. Liverpool won. Liverpool beat Palace, but Aston Villa did beat Chelsea, which meant if Leicester won, we would qualify for the top 4. But yeah, Leicester have lost today, and we do drop out to 5th place. So it will be Europa League football next season for Leicester. Hard to take. You can see it on the look of me and Tom, on the look of the players, and the look of all the other people who are about to join the show. But yeah. But we'll get Jamie in. We'll get Jamie in for the last. There we go.
Afternoon, lads. How the devil are we? How disappointing was that the way it finished? Chelsea losing and us losing 4-2 to Spurs. It's hard to take again, isn't it? After last year, you thought we'd learned the lessons. I'm not disappointed with the season. I'm just disappointed it's happened again. I mean, we've won the FA Cup. Great, won the FA Cup, and we're 5th in the league. You'd have snapped your hand off at that. Just disappointed. It's hard to take. I don't know. We've not had a bad season. It's just disappointing. That's all it is in my mind. I'm just disappointed the way we finished. We've dropped too many easy points. But yeah, happy with the season. 2 top 5 finishes in the 2 years on the trot. A League Cup semi-final last year. FA Cup winners this year. You've got to be happy, but it's just disappointing that we've let it slip again. So I'm not disappointed. I'm not unhappy, but I'm just disappointed. It's hard to take, isn't it, lads? It's hard to take.
Yes, I'm gonna, Jamie. I think I'm gonna voice opinion of the other side of that fence, because I know a lot of people will say it's a great season. We finished 5th, FA Cup final win, brilliant, lovely. But we have just blown it today. That was right in our hands. You know, It is beyond frustrating because we had the same chance last year. The Man United game, a game at home, win it, and you're in the Champions League. Today, beat Spurs, we're in the Champions League. And I know we'll look back at lots of other games and say, "Oh, we won away at Man City. We shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have lost at home 4-2 to Newcastle." But it was there today. Just win the game.
Yeah, that's all we had to do. Just win that game, get them 3 points, hope the other results, and it looked good. And then we just capitulated at the end again. Made some silly mistakes. One mistake has cost us. I know Schmeichel's won us the FA Cup last week, and then that punch, an own goal, it's just cost us just silly little mistakes. And like I say, we've had a great season. I think it's been fantastic, but it's just disappointing more than anything. I'm not going to rant and rave at anybody or the players or anything like that. It's just disappointing the way it's just happened the same way it happened last year.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to put the link out there. If anybody wants to click on the link and come and give us their views, they can do. Locks and Tom, you're sticking around for a little bit.
I'm not, mate. I've done.
Are you done?
I'm drained, mate. After that, I was so many emotions up and down. Look, boys, thanks to everyone for the watch-alongs again. There's 277 of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Cheers for watching again, guys. Me and Locks were quite good at one point, and then, well, the wheels fell off, and we'll miss out. I'm a bit like Jamie. I'm glass half full, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's been a good season, finishing 5th again and getting the FA Cup, but to come so close and miss out again, I think it's just a bit hard to take again. So, cheers for watching. I'll see you all soon.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for your watch-alongs, and sorry that it's not happened for us today. Locks, are you sticking around?
I'm off, mate, but I want to pretty much say what Tom was saying, but in general, for the whole season, we've had a load of you watching throughout the whole season since we started doing the watch-alongs against Leeds. I think it was in October or November, something like that. So yeah, thanks to all of you for watching, and everyone who's subscribed, like, and done the super chats as well. Much appreciated. You know what, Phil? Though I was going to say, mate, it's the FA Cup final. If it was at the end of the season, there would be none of this. We've ended the season on a bit of a low here. Obviously, if the FA Cup was at the end of the season, like it normally is, it'd be a different mindset, I think. So I think we just need to look back and think we've won a major trophy. But I agree with everyone. It's really hard to take, and all we can do is go again next season and try again. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Locks. Well, thanks a lot for the watch along today and all season. We'll let you go then. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Me and Jamie will stick around and get as many views in as possible. And I think it's quite interesting because we've definitely got Jamie we've won the FA Cup. We finished 5th. We've had a great season. I guess I'm just trying to dream a bit higher than I love the FA Cup. I love it, but I am really, really upset that we just Villa did it. Villa beat Chelsea. It's there. We have to beat Spurs at home, and we were 2-1 up.
Yeah,
it's there for us. I question, Jamie. I question the fact that when Fofana goes off, obviously that's a big change. I question why have we got 2 centre halves on the bench, and you don't put either of them on. You put Ndidi back there.
I know. I don't think Mendy did anything wrong today, but I totally agree with you there. We've got 2 centre halves on the bench. Maybe not Wes is not fit enough for the 60 minutes he would have had to play, but Amati's played there all season. But Phil, I'd have loved to be in the Champions League. I'd have actually loved it to be in the Champions League. But it's just one of them things. It's just, I don't know. I'm just disappointed more than anything. I'm trying my hardest not to have a bit of a rant here because we've had a good season. And it's just one of them. I really feel I'm just disappointed more than anything, to be honest. I'm with you. I'd love to be in the Champions League, but 5th is European football. Would we have been good enough to win the Champions League? Are we good enough to be more competitive in the UEFA Cup? That's how old I am. The Europa League. We've got more of a chance of doing well in the Europa League than we have of the Champions League, I think, personally. A bit more experience. But I know, I'm just disappointed. Just really disappointed, Phil. I don't want to rant and rave because we've had a good season. I like a good rant now and again, but I'm trying to keep calm.
Jamie, listen, the glass is definitely half full. This is the best time of Leicester City's of me ever supporting Leicester City in 40 odd years. So I love it. But we've just done 2 seasons in the top 4, 2 full seasons, and then right at the death, we've messed it up. I've got loads and loads of people clicking on, so I'm going to try and get as many on as we can. Get your views in. Let us know what you think. Jono Towers, I'm going to add Jono Towers first. Jono, I'm going to bring people in one by one today. Put your full screen and just say what you think. Is the glass half full, half empty? Have we blown it? Are you quite happy? What do you think, Jono?
I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, I'm absolutely gutted that we've blown it, but I'm sort of on the fence between what Jamie's saying and what you're saying. You know, obviously the FA Cup puts a really positive slant on the season, and you can't take that away. We've got some silverware, and not many clubs have got silverware this season, so that's a real positive. But I think you have to ask questions about how we've blown it twice. Last season was a different kettle of fish. We had massive injuries. We had Ryan Bennett as a centre half. This season, yes, we've had injuries, but that team out there today had enough to get the result. And we went ahead twice, and we were sloppy twice. We let them back in it. Two sloppy moments. When we go up, we seem to just not be able to pass the ball again. And I think it was Mendy passing it out from the back who tried to find Nacho, and it came straight back, and that's when they won the corner. And then, you know, we know what we like on defending corners. That's another thing that we really need to improve on. Set pieces, not only scoring, but also defending them. It just highlights to me, like I said the other day, I just don't think that we're quite ready for Champions League, which is massively frustrating, because if we'd done it today, I think that the investment would be there and we'd be able to get some players in. And I think we'd be able to compete in the Champions League, at least in the group stages. But yeah, Europa might be. I just hope now that we keep our players. I hope Tielemans can.
Well, that's Jono. That's exactly what not qualifying for the Champions League may open the door for, is losing some players, because, like Ben Chilwell went, like Harry Maguire went, they'll all just suddenly think, hang on, next season maybe the wheels might fall off Leicester City, and actually, if I go to Manchester United or Chelsea, I've got more chance. Ben Chilwell is playing in an FA Cup final last week, as we also he is playing in a Champions League final.
Well,
it's a massive.
Even bigger than that, though, Phil. I think there was things being written this week about potentially Daniel Levy being there today if they've beaten us, him going to tap up Brendan. I wouldn't be surprised if that's conversations being had. We need to keep hold of Brendan. We need to keep hold of Tielemans. Dead cert need to keep hold of those two. If we can keep hold of those two, and then we can add 2 or 3 others, then we could have another great season. But it's really vital that Top does some great stuff and gets them to sign their contracts. I'm really worried about it now that Tielemans might be off. But
well, there is rumours of Tielemans going to Liverpool. Jono, thanks for joining us. I'm going to try and get as many people on.
Okay, all the best.
Thanks. Cheers. Jamie, that will be potentially some of the problem, won't it, with players?
Yeah. But that's
what
Let's see what the fans say, Phil. Come on, bring them all on. Let's leave that for another discussion later on.
Well, I'm trying to get as many people on as possible. I'm going to add Nick Moore in. Nick.
Hello. All right,
mate,
guys.
Yes, mate. What do you want to say?
Well, for me, people need to look at the bigger picture. Yes, okay, we played poorly today. It could have gone better. It should have gone better. But look at the bigger picture. We won the FA Cup. How long have we been waiting to win the FA Cup? I wasn't even bloody born the last time we got to the last semi-finals, for God's sake. I'm born in 85. We won the FA Cup. We finished in the top 5. All this Brendan going to Spurs. Come off of it. It's not going to happen. Why would he go to Spurs? They finished below us. He loves working for, Top and whatever. Yuri's not going to go. The amount of money it would cost to get Yuri Tielemans. You tell me the clubs that have got that money laying around in their back pocket during COVID. Man City, possibly. But Spurs ain't got it. Arsenal ain't got it. United ain't got it. They know how much it costs to get a player from us, how much it costs. Look up Slabhead, he went for 80 million. Is he worth 80 million? Don't think so.
Yeah. So again, Nick, thanks for coming on. You're full of positivity. It's great. I'm going to let you go, Nick, so we can get more on. But thanks for coming on.
Top right, guys. Jamie, I hope
Well
to
done,
see you
Nick.
next,
Well,
in a few years when we can go to Alcudia.
hopefully, Nick. Hopefully, you will see you
Yeah.
soon, pal.
On that.
Been a
Sorry,
while.
Nick, that was great. I'm gonna add a few on now. I'm gonna add Gray on, Jack in, Chris in, Elijah in, Jono in, CF as well. Let's just go through one by one. Gray, what's your take on today?
The season wasn't lost today, was it? It was done in a few games. So, you know, it was in our hands. But you look at the Newcastle game, the Fulham game, those games where we should have been picking up points. Hey, I'm happy with the season. You know, I'm more gutted today that my mother-in-law, being a Spurs fan, has pulled it back to 3-0 the season. I was banking on winning 4-2 and taking 20 notes off her, but now it's finished 3-0. It's 15 quid each, so I may as well keep some money.
So at least you've got Jack. What? How do you feel after that?
Disappointed. You know, we led the game again and then threw it away. 2 sloppy goals, and then Gareth Bale finished us off. You know, so at the end of the day, we had a lot to take, didn't we, in our hands, and you know, it put a lot of pressure on us. We knew we had to win the game today, and we just didn't see it done.
Yeah, Jono, I know there's a lot of people are saying, oh, well, look, the Europa League's more suits us or whatever. And I hear what Gray said, we didn't lose it today. But, Jono, we did lose it today. We lost the match. If we win today's match, I know all the other games that Gray's talking about, yes, we did blow it there. But today, you win the match, you're in Champions League.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we lost, but I just can't help thinking we've actually had a brilliant. If you said to me, beginning of the season, right, you come fourth, and that's it, and then but next season you come fourth in the group stage and get nothing. I'd rather us win the FA Cup, go into Europa League and go further, and go next season in 4th place with nothing and got dropped out in the group stage and go back in Europa League anyway. This. Lee Chappie said on Don Robbie said, you don't get a medal for coming fourth. You get a medal, you get a trophy for winning the FA Cup. You don't get a trophy for coming top 4. We got the FA Cup, and then we'll go into Europa League and do really well, hopefully. But next season we couldn't get Champions League and come fourth and get nothing. Not even Europa League. That could happen. So we won a trophy this year. Let's be happy. We won the FA Cup. We've waited for that for 40, 50 years for that trophy. And when we won that trophy, everyone was so happy. Right? Well, weeks of build-up for that trophy. We won that trophy, and then I'm not unhappy in the season for one day. We lost. We didn't get Champions League, but we got Europe, and we won the trophy. Right, Man City might win EFL, Premier League, and Champions League. We're the only other club in this country that's won a major trophy. So that's my opinion.
Elijah, what's your take on it?
I mean, I'm looking at things really, really big picture at the moment. We're a club that is building. You know, like let's not forget where we were recently enough. Yeah. So all things considered, the level that we have reached at the moment is that Europa League level. I would rather that we go into there and we can start pulling in players like Sumare and start pulling in some of the signings that we're looking at this season. Those kinds of players who can grow and develop with the club, develop an affinity for the club, and won't just leave us if we have an off season. And then we can start moving up towards the Champions League level. I would rather that than we go to the Champions League. All things considered, we are going to get some players back next season from injury. But I think even at our fullest depth, if we suffer a couple injuries, I would see us finishing 3rd in our group and dropping into the Europa League. We'll build more status if we do well in a Europa League group, go far in that tournament, then crash out in 3rd in the Champions League, or worse yet, crash out in the group stage to begin with in 4th, especially in the greater context of English teams as a whole. I think it's quintessential that we try to keep Brendan, but considering the fact that Spurs is our biggest threat, they finished below us in the league, they're going to lose Harry Kane and Gareth Bale this summer. I can't see him leaving, and honestly, if players want to leave Leicester because of the way that we finished this season, then I don't know that they would be a part of the greater build that Leicester City is doing. I want players that are dedicated to the club and want to be a part of that development.
That's fair enough. Let's CF31. I forget your real name, mate. I can only see what you put on there. What is your real name for a start?
Charlie.
What do you think for it today?
Can you hear me by the way? Because I tend to have a bit of trouble with audio.
Yeah, say what you want to say.
I think it's a lot of people are saying to not be so negative. At the moment, kind of have to be negative because we did miss out on the Champions League after such a long time being in the top four. But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's a good season. And
yeah,
like, I can't remember what your name was, but I think you explained it really well. That we need to focus on the bigger picture and building the club up, and we can find better suited in the Europa League and going far. So.
Brilliant. I'm going to let you go because it is crackling a bit, but thanks a lot for clicking in. Chris, what would you like to say?
Yeah. Well, a few weeks ago you asked me what I would rate this season, and I said to you it was a 7 out of 10. That was before we won the FA Cup. With the FA Cup, I'd say it's a solid 8 out of 10. We started off, we knew the home form was going to kill us, and it did, and it's done it again today. But at the same time, we can't really complain because we're not, back in the Championship. We're not. We're competing in Europe again. Okay, it's the Europa League, but we're competing in Europe again. We're still competing in Europe. We're still, with other teams, just as tough as we are. And as it stands at the moment, we're just not good enough for Champions League. I agree completely with what the guy said. If we got Champions League, would we have stayed there? Would we have been knocked out in the group stages? You just don't know.
But I'm gonna switch this. I'll ask this to Ross because he's just joined us. I get it what you're all saying, and a lot of you are saying, look, if you'd offered me the start of the season, I am fed up of hearing that one because I'm not. I was offering it you with 20 minutes to go. We had to beat Spurs and we're in the Champions League. So I do understand at the start of the season. Yes, if you offer me that next season, yes, because as a Leicester fan, but we want the media to take us serious. We moan as Leicester fans. Why don't they call us a big club or a top 6 club? If we can have a small time mentality where we're just grateful for existing, Ross, I'm just like, we have 20 minutes to go and we were in the Champions League. And that's my frustration. And we had the same last season against Man United. What's your take on it, Ross? You need to unmute your mic.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Like I said, I would have took an FA Cup win over a top 4 any time of this of anything. That's all. As Geordie John.
Yes, but Ross, I get that, Ross. But what I'm trying to say is that with 20 minutes to go, with half an hour, with 40 today it was in our hands in the end. So I get all this retrospective, but I'm talking about today. We blew it.
It was. I mean, I was.
People seem frightened to say it, but we blew it today, didn't we?
I think we did in the way because obviously we were 2-1 up. We had 20 minutes to go. I mean that own goal. I mean, that was just unfortunate. I mean, I thought it was handball from Harry Kane for their goal.
It was.
And then the fourth goal it just summed up our season, meaning regarding that top 4 pot. I've never said it's been a fantastic season. Won a domestic trophy, but that fourth goal, Bale just walked through like there was nobody there. And the only thing, I mean, I don't know if you hear the final whistle. There was not one single boo at all. Because usually with teams when they've lost the game, they always end up booing and stuff. I think there was more cheers. There was no boo at all. I get what you're saying. Obviously with 20 minutes to go, you took 1 up, but it's one of them things, and we just didn't finish the last hurdle. The last mile, and we go again. We go again for next season.
That's the thing. That's the thing that also. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Ross. But that comment when it said about losing JJ and losing Evans and everything to injury, that seriously helped us, shall we say, lose our way. That. I mean, when we lost JJ, that was a big kill for Leicester. Losing Evans has been rock solid. and he's not been able to play these past few games because of his foot injury. Unfortunately, we've just been up against it. We've had some injuries. I'm not gonna use that as an excuse because there's been times where we've been absolute rubbish. Let's be honest. But we've had some clinical injuries. Let's say with JJ and Evans, we've had clinical.
It's not just today, though. Some of the results that have happened this season. You know, Newcastle's at home. Our home form has been really poor this season. And if it wasn't for the away form, we wouldn't even be in the top 7, never mind the top 4, top 5. And, you know, and the results like Newcastle's and your Fulham's, Arsenal's, Leeds, the West Ham one, so that didn't help the COVID-5 situation. You know, them results have not, it's not just today, because obviously, you know, end of the day, we lost 4-2. It's one of them things. But them results have cost us that top 4. Even if we'd have just won one of them games, would be 3rd or 4th. But it's one of them things. We go again, and next season we'll rebuild on it. Maybe we'll win the Europa League.
Well, maybe we'll get to the round of 16 or 32, wherever we did like this year, and we put out some of the reserves. So I'm not convinced about that one either. I sound a bit negative. I'm really sorry. Reedy, give us your views.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, well, everyone's telling me like, oh, Brendan Rodgers has bottled it again. Honestly, I've got to blame the players in some way. Obviously, today you don't. I think today you've got to blame Brendan Rodgers because of the way he changed up the system. When Fofana came off, he put Ndidi in the back, yes. But then he brings on Ricardo Pereira to try and defend the game out when we were winning 2-1, which I don't think should have been right. Yes, we played all right then, but we were just going to kill ourselves if we got if they scored, and they did. So, but yeah, I think throughout the season, I think it's been the players' fault. We've just not been able to get the results we needed. Like I say, Southampton 10 men. We did it against Crystal Palace, yes. Same thing we should have done against Southampton, but I think, like I say, it's how is it again come down to the wire on the last day after 1 point. Even if we had 1 extra point, we probably would have done it. And I know what you mean with what you're saying. I think you could have done it all in one day, and today is the day, and we didn't do it for it. And I think the massive thing today was Wesley Fofana. That's the reason we came out, I think, today. Because when he got injured, I think that was such a big punch to our stomachs about it. And like I said, losing Johnny Evans, losing Fofana, and even no one's talked about Barnes. He's another massive goal contribution to us.
Should have put Big Wes on.
Go on, Jamie. I will remind you that we were still winning. We were still winning.
Minutes to go, with 15 minutes to go, we were still 2-1 up.
Yeah.
And I'm more disappointed than anything. I've been sitting here, I've been looking at the comments and reading the comments, and there's a lot of people saying negativity. I know I'm happy with the way the season's gone, but to be honest, I'm with you, Phil, really. I wanted to come on here and have a right good rant, but then you get all kinds of comments saying, well, we've had a great season, we've done this, done that. But have we had a great season? Just because we've won the FA Cup and finished 5th?
People seem to think it papers over the cracks. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Jack. We've lost 9 games at home so far this season. 9 games, and we've still finished 5th. Can you imagine if this had been a normal season with crowds in there and we'd lost this many games? It wouldn't have happened. We wouldn't have been nowhere near because the away form, it's because there's been a lack of crowds that our away form has been good. And I'm disappointed. There is negative comments, yes, and I agree. We should have qualified for the Champions League. We should have qualified for the Champions League about a month ago, before the semi-final of the FA Cup. It's just not been good enough. Our home form has not been good enough. And all these people saying, oh, yeah, well, look where we were 10 years ago or 11 years ago, how many years it was in the we were in League One. It's not there. It's now. It's now that counts. It's not then.
We should have got both the FA Cup and Champions League this year.
It doesn't matter about the Champions League. It's now. We've not performed when we needed to perform. We did it last year. We did it this year.
Exactly.
We've dropped a bollock yet again. It's not being good enough. Our home form's not being good enough. Some of the home form has been bang average. Yes, we've played well. Yes, we've played good. And it's okay saying, oh, yeah, well, we'll go on to next year. We've got next year. We said that last year. We'll learn by our mistakes. Have we really learned by our mistakes this year? The same things happened. It's come down to the last game. It shouldn't have happened on the last game. 2 games on the trot, 2 years on the trot. It's happened. It shouldn't have happened. Our home form, we've made silly mistakes and we haven't done the job in the first 37 games. It's come down to the 38th game.
I agree.
It shouldn't have come down to the 38th game. It should have been done before the semi-final. We should have been clear. Last year, we were 10 points or 12 points clear. I can't remember, Man U.
16.
This year, we were 7 or 8 points clear of Chelsea. Now, all of a sudden, they've gone above us. Liverpool have gone above us. And we needed other results to go our way, and it didn't happen. So, that's it.
I agree.
Just because we won the FA Cup. I'm over the moon we've won the FA Cup. You know what I'm like? I'm old school, a bit like you, Phil. I love the FA Cup. The magic of the FA Cup, fantastic. And I've been saying for weeks, you do not get on your CV, and we finished top 4, you get trophies. We needed trophies. We got the trophy. It's on the CV. But it's not down to one game again. And we failed again.
We should have had both.
Was it Bournemouth last season the wheels fell off?
Yeah.
Last game of the season again. Maybe it's the last game of the season our boys don't like when it's when we've got to play for something. And Jamie's right. Yeah, we should have qualified a month ago. But look, we're going to keep hold of Brendan in the summer. Nuno's going to end up at Spurs. So we've just got to get Yuri to sign, really, haven't we?
Yeah, go on, Jack. What do you want to say before we go?
The FA Cup win doesn't paper over the cracks of giving up on top 4 again, does it? It's 2 seasons in a row now, like Jamie said. It's disappointing again. You know, and then we sit there last season, we'll put it better on next season. This is next season, and what have we done? We've done it again, and people are laughing at us, isn't it? You know what I mean? And, you know, what would we have said if we didn't win the FA Cup? Do you get what I'm saying? People would have been fuming. I just think people are sitting there happy to sit there and say, oh, yeah, we won the FA Cup. Oh, it doesn't matter about top 4. Of course it does. You're still in another competition to go and get the top 4. And have Leicester done it? No, they've not. Now people are happy to sit there and say, oh, yeah, but we're in the Europa League. We've won the FA Cup. It's not, I wouldn't say put a damper on the FA Cup because I'm proud of the boys that have actually done that. But you know what I mean? You've been so worked hard this season, and we've thrown away the stupidest of games. We just seem to not learn our lesson from those previous season before. When Brendan said at the start of the season, oh, well, we'll learn from our mistakes from last season. Well, have we really done that? We've not. We've lost to teams like a Bournemouth or a Watford and that again. And it's just like we're going round in circles and fans don't seem to see the bigger picture.
It's an interesting one. Listen, everybody, thanks for joining us. Tomorrow night, we're going to be going all through this again at 7:30 Monday nights with me. We'll be looking back at the whole season, but it is with a bit of disappointment. I know it's been overall, yes, like we keep saying, we'd have all took it at the start of the season, 5th and an FA Cup finish. So generally, it's been a cracking season. I guess just today, it was in our hands because Chelsea lost. But Jamie, thanks, great.
Yeah.
Go on, Jamie.
Just say one thing. This comment here, Patrick Hook, might as well send the FA Cup back. Disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. Everyone knows that I wanted to win the FA Cup. Everyone knows how much I love that FA Cup. It's part of the magic of the world. It's the biggest competition in the world, bigger than the World Cup. So to say I'm being disrespectful to the FA Cup, Patrick, is I'm sorry. You're totally wrong there. We've blown it. Nothing to do with the FA Cup. We've blown it. It's simple as we've blown it for getting qualifying in the Champions League. Yes, we've qualified for Europa League, but we've blown it 2 years on the trot. Yes, it has been a good season, but we've blown the Champions League. Can you imagine if we hadn't won the FA Cup last week, what would have happened then? I'm not being disrespectful, Patrick, at all about the FA Cup. If everyone knows me, you know how much I love that FA Cup. So I've not been disrespectful at all.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine, Jamie. And I do get this. There's a whole mixed bag of opinions from us lot, from people reading. There's two sides to this coin.
Jamie was going into beast mode then.
We're going to do more of this tomorrow night. So great, Jack.
Renewing your season tickets. Of course, we will be backing the boys next season and getting in that stadium, Patrick. We're getting behind them like ever before. They've missed us and we've missed them. You know, it's about backing your football club. You just don't sit there and not renew your season tickets. That makes you pllastic and whatever not. You know, we'll be backing the boys next season in 2021, 22, whatever. We'll be there.
All I will say is, Rodgers, we need backup. We need backup. That's the thing this season has cost us.
It's going to be a big window, Chris.
Well, again tomorrow night, we will be talking about January transfer windows, because there's lots of things to pick the bones out of and say just a little bit and we could have got over that line. 15 minutes, that's how far away we were from doing it today. Anyway, listen, thanks everybody for joining us on the stream. Thanks for Jack. Thanks for Locks. Thanks for Tom doing the watch along. Jamie, Reedy, Jono, Elijah, Chris. I'm sorry we haven't enough time, but come back tomorrow, 7:30. Jack's live on Wednesday at about 8 o'clock. So, and Friday night, we've got all week to pick the bones out of what's gone on because there is a lot to chat about. So, thanks for everybody's comments. Thanks for all you lot. Thanks mostly as well for all your different comments that we've got in here. We literally have got two sides of the coin there. Keith says, "Let's blame Pule." Yeah. Why not? It's his fault. It's always his fault. Keep your comments coming in. If you can like and share the video, that would be amazing. Overall, a fantastic season. FA Cup winners and all that. Just 15 minutes away from doing a fantastic job of getting to the Champions League. Nearly. Maybe next year.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.